You are the champ. Believe me, you got more guts than you got sense. Yes! I love it. I am back! Woo!
You win. Perfect.
Trust the profits. It's the formula here. Yes, we've got ourselves another cocktail lounge at Churchill Downs, breaking off another hundo, filling up that bankroll with $100 fantasy dollars as we are going to Churchill. 9 minutes post race 1, 12 horses entered in. Let me start reading through this for you. How's everyone doing out there in Trust the Profits land? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's ready for a nice race tonight. This race 1, 6 furlongs with a purse of $35K is maiden claimer, 12.5. For maidens, fillies, and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. There we go. So let's start off. Crystal Frost, no scratches. Crystal Frost, Radina Barrett, the trainer, Frosted the sire, Victor Carrasco, the jockey last time out. The horse was setting the pace. Doesn't always set the pace, but mostly pretty close here. You notice the first calls, 2 lengths off, 1 length off, 2 lengths off. So it's going to be a nice little pace pressure horse. We have seen some other races where the horse was bumped and didn't exactly run his race. Last time out, though, set the pace, was up by 2 lengths, going 6.5 furlongs here at Churchill Downs. Finished 4 lengths back in 5th place, going off at 20-1. Olympic star, the 2-horse, Steve Asmussen, the trainer, midshipman, the sire. Last time out at Churchill Downs, going 7 furlongs in a maiden claimer. Similar to the last horse, setting the pace there. And another horse where it looks like mostly pace pressure, but we have seen instances where he sit 3 or 4 lengths back. 18 lengths back, 19 lengths back, 22 lengths back. The second race this horse had at Fairgrounds was actually pretty close. Have not seen anything out of this horse close to that race at Fairgrounds yet, but as you notice here, he's recently claimed by Steve Asmussen. Steve Asmussen, 13%, first off the claim. Drops off claim 20%, maiden claiming 20%, 13% between jockey and trainer at the meet. Man, where's the light on this cam here? This is horrendous. Looking dark and creepy. All right, moving on. Twice as wise, 30-1. We got a bunch of long shots here. Johan Rosado, Michael Lauer, the trainer, Higher Power, the sire. This horse has had 1 race record, 6.5 furlongs at this Churchill Downs, maiden claimer. Did not get out at all. I mean, stepped slow, showed little, 9 horses in the race, went off at 50-1, finished 38 lengths back, 9 of 9. So that's a race you want to forget about. Second career race for Michael Lauer, 6%. So I wouldn't expect to see it coming out this race. Higher Power in terms of sires, not huge. Imminent Risk, 4 races to date, twice at Churchill Downs, 1 time at Kentucky Downs. We can always forget about that one, but it was probably his best race, ironically. Irad Ortiz Jr., Joe Sharp, Tis the Law, the sire, last time out, Churchill Downs with Luis Saez. Started off pressuring the pace, 1 length off, 1 length off, 2 lengths by the stretch, and finished 7 lengths back in that one on turf. Let me remind myself, where are we? Are we on dirt or turf here? Furlong. Yeah, we're on dirt. Yeah, second off the layoff. Turf to dirt, 22% for Joe Sharp. So there we go. This could be the magic that unlocks the door for this horse. Also going down in distance, you notice a mile, was hanging close to the pace. You see the last couple races dropped off a little bit here. Curious to see what happens with this horse. Tis the Law, 3-1. Let me do a quick alt tab over, flip to see. We got 5 minutes to post here, so I got to speed up. 7-5 current odds on that horse right now. He is your current favorite. Chiquita's Way, Andres Cambrai, Cross Traffic, Rado Corrales, the jockey. Sources passed around trainers a couple of times last time out. 4 lengths off, 6 lengths off, 6 lengths off, 7 lengths off. Never really got going. Looked okay at Turfway Park, Summer Pauley, but still 7 lengths back. Have not seen much out of this horse, 20-1. Not expecting to see it here. Anything in the chatter? I know First Bet Bobby, I think you had a comment in here. Hey, Curtis Stinnett, how's it going? First Bet Bobby. Looks like you got 11-2 and 9-12. So we'll get there eventually. Flipping back up here. Halfway through, and I better speed it up, or I'm just going to have to cut it off. Cusp of Mischief. Jane Elliott, Thomas Vance, Maximus Mischief. 14 lengths, 10 lengths, 13 lengths, 18 lengths. This horse has yet to see anything close to the front. At least not really holding on a whole lot. 30-1 is your opening number on that horse. And probably sitting at much higher right now if I alt tab back over. 31-1. Beaubaton. For all of you Harry Potter fans out there, Beaubaton. Tyler Gaffleone, Whitworth Beckman, Bo Liam, 2 races, 35 lengths back last time out, 6 lengths back the first time. Blinkers off 24%, maiden to maiden claiming 33%. First time maiden claiming 31% for Whitworth Beckman. And you're getting Tyler Gaffleone, which is pretty solid here. We've got a firster in the 8. Rand's Little Dream going 20-1. This is William Duval. Demer Chalier, the sire. Woo, had problems with that one getting out of the gate. Me being getting out of the gate there. Not a whole lot of numbers for a first-time stirrer. 1 time 0%, so not a whole lot you can make from that. So bit of a long shot there, Martin Garcia. Rand's Little Dream. Spotted the 9 horse, 9-2, Alexis Clare, Known Agenda, Ben Curtis. Passing back and forth between trainers. Ethan West was the last one, 7 lengths back. Now getting claimed by Alexis Clare. Going down 2 classes, 35%. First start with the trainer, only 9%. So some things to note there for the 9-2 horse. Got 3 horses left. Quick check of time before I have to plug in my bet. 3 minutes to post. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut it off right there. Let me do a quick run through here and see who I did like the most and where I'm getting some of my value from. Okay. So we're going 6 furlongs here. What's the distance? Who had the best last race? Is White, really? Oh, that's surprising. That would be interesting. Let's see who had good numbers here. 9 and 15. Spotted. Second race off the claim. Closer to the pace, the 11. Okay. 2 minutes to post. I get it. We're cutting it close here, people. Got Tyler here. Beaubaton. Do a quick scan through here. No one is really sticking out to me as being like the horse you have to take. But I think I got one here. All right. I'm gonna plug it in for y'all. Hopefully you like it. All right. Race 1, keeping it simple. Win on 7 for $10. Nice and simple, short and sweet. I like the combination here. I'm going to check in with y'all. Curtis Stinnett, you like the 4 with 2, 7, 9, 10, 11. Try key. Good luck to you there. Good buddy Cliffy Shades. Good evening, guys. Best of luck tonight. Top picks 1, 2, 5 in race 1. Good luck to you there. And James White checking in, saying good luck to everyone as well. We got 1 minute to post. And yeah, $10 on the 7. Tough to really find something that I liked here, but there is a class drop on the 7. I think the 7 is pretty sharp in terms of the pace. This is the 3rd race for the 7, which is something I often look at. And in terms of sire, jock, and trainer, ranked 2nd to the 4 for me. Yeah, ranked 2nd to the 4 for me. I do, yeah, Bo Liam, Whitworth Beckman, whose numbers I do like, and then Tyler Gaffleone. I think this is a pretty solid combo here, so I'm just going to ship it on this horse, and I think If I will tab back over, we're getting 4-1. So I think I don't want to go place on a 4-1. I'm just going to push it all in to win and hope that Tyler's able to get me home. They are loading up right now. And we're going to find out if I'm right in a second. All right. Best of luck to you guys out there. I see more bets. Blair Thompson, 4-7-1-11. James White, you've got win place on 11-12 with exacta box 7, 9-11-12. Win place, Blair Thompson on the 11. A lot of horses they're filing in here. Jenny Mack checking in. She's got my win place on 7-10. Good luck to you there, Jenny. And you got an exacta box on 4, 7, 10, 12 as well. Looks like they're almost loaded up. Ready to go. Got that last horse in. They are off. Who's going to get the best break? The 1 does come out of the gate nicely there, maintaining his pace. Oh, here comes my 7. Tyler's getting out in front early on with that horse. He's starting to climb closer to the rail, getting blocked there by the 1. So he's going to be a little bit off the rail, going off at 5-1. I will take that on Beaubaton. Now he has a 1-length lead on the 1 as they are starting to get close to that turn there. Being followed closely by the 11. The 11 is just screaming out there. He is starting to close down the pace. Tyler is trying to maintain. Let's see how they come out of this turn here. This could make all the difference if Beaubaton is able to hang on. But that 11, shortening the distance. He's only got about a half length to go before he hits 7. Also coming back from behind there, it looks like the 4 horse with Irad Ortiz is starting to make move. Beaubaton comes out of that turn looking really solid. Started to actually gain ground out of the turn there. The 11th is still right on him, but Beaubaton is starting to take away. Come on, let's cash this ticket. Beaubaton out in front. I don't see anyone who's starting to make ground on him. Maybe a little bit from the 2 there, but Beaubaton is hanging on. That finish line's getting closer. Get up there, Beaubaton. Yes, cash that ticket, baby. Trust the profits. It's going to be 7-1-11. Yeah, ooh, the 1 made it closer at the end there. Congratulations to all who cashed. 7-1-11. All right, I see win, play, show. Yeah, baby, boom, 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 boom. And we got 5-1 on that horse. How about that? Whew. As soon as they give us the numbers, I will punch the celebration screen. Beaubaton. When in doubt, go Harry Potter references. That's what I'm saying. Congratulations to all that cashed on that one. 5-1 on the 7. Beaubaton. All right, what else we got out there? So Jenny Mack, I know you had win place on the 7. Going to cash that one. Congratulations, Jenny Mack. Let's see. James White, you had the 7. You didn't have the 1. Almost with the 11, though. I mean, that 1 really ruined a few tickets out there. I know, Blair, you also had 4-7-11. Very close with you there. Oh, unfortunate. We got our own ticket. So Cliffy Shades, you did have the 1. You just didn't have the 7. Came real close. You knew something about that 1 that some of us didn't know. Curtis Stinnett, just like we said before, right? You had the 7, not the 1. It seems to be common theme. And Bobby, better luck next time, Bobby. Better luck next time. You had the 11 in there. All right. Good call for him. Hey, thank you. Thank you. First race, good calls for me lately. I'm getting some luck on those first races. So at $10 on that win, we'll do some math and see what we cashed out at. So there we go. Always fun to start off. I'll subtract 10 first, and then we'll add it back in with extra bluster. And hopefully we had some quiet people out there who were able to cash in as well. Congrats. All right. We're just going to show that we placed that bet now, just taking 10 out, but it will soon be coming back with a little bit more. About 50 more, I'm thinking. Simple math, right? Simple math. Great start for winners on 7. Indeed, James White. Congratulations all out there who are cashing. We should be joined by some friends shortly here. We've got Spin Nation himself joining us, along with the Wolf of Oak Lawn going to be joining us again. So we're going to have ourselves a happy little night here watching Churchill Downs. Good friends, great races. Great friends, good races. Great calls. So we're looking forward to here. Bobaton, Crystal Frost, and Total Fabrication. It is now official. Bobaton gets the win there. All right. So on a win, a $2 win, 13.16, and we played it for 10. So time to get out the old calculator, figure out how much we won, because I did not play that in actuality. Sad face. So 13.16. So equals. Ooh, did not able for editing. Smart move. Smart move. All right. So 13.16 divided by 2, but then times 10. I could have also done that times 5. Smarter man. Adding 65, 8 back in. Cat ate my form. Sup. Came in just in time for me to hit the happy button.
Baby, look at me. Look at me.
We got one!
Your money, and you know what else? You're a big winner tonight.
We specialize in making stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks.
You're a big winner. I'm gonna ask you a simple question. I want you to listen to me.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Who's the big winner here tonight at the casino? Huh? Mikey, that's who. Mikey's the big winner.
That's how it's done. There we go. Mikey's the big winner. We're up to 155.80. There you have it, guys. There you have it. Bobaton. Yeah. Let's see. Let's take a look back at Bobaton. I'm curious to see. Yeah, 2 races. Dropping down in class, was at 92. Definitely didn't look good in that last race with Joel Rosario at Churchill. 8 horses in that race. Hesitated, was bothered. But we're also taking a look at this horse. Maiden to maiden claiming 33%. Blinkers off 24%, which could be some of the reason that the horse hesitated. First time in maiden claim 32%. So the percentages on the trainer were definitely there. And you're talking about getting Tyler as well, who was easily one of the 2 best jockeys in this race, in my opinion, right? So when I look at my scores on jockeys, obviously Irad in this race was number 1. I've got him as a, well, what is that? Zoom in, an 8.25, and Tyler at a 6.72, which me just saying that doesn't mean a whole lot. But the other jockeys after that were 3s, 2s, 1s, and maybe something less than that. Just as comparison. These are my own special metrics that I put together. So all that together, there wasn't another horse that really stuck out, that really looked like he was going forward significantly. There wasn't a horse with a bunch of second places and third places. So in a maiden race like this, you go for some of the other metrics. You know, how's the trainer look and whatnot, right? What do they look like in the second and third races? And if the horse had a bad last race, was there a reason behind it? So you taking the blinkers off, you see the horse was bothered in the notes. So that's what I went with there. So indeed, there's a Men's Warehouse. There you go. All right. And all right. I think we are ready to move on to the next race. You guys got just me for right now. We got 19 minutes to race 2. Let me do a quick double check here. Race 2, looks like we got 10 horses entered in. The 9 horse has scratched. And we can start plowing through the past performances on race 2, just for fun. Just for fun. So this race, 8.5 furlongs, a mile and a 16th allowance, 30K allowance, person 78K for 4-year-olds and upward, which have started for a claiming price of 30K or less, since June 24th, 2024. Going back to the past on that one. Non-winners of 2 races at a mile or over since April 25th. So I just love the rules of these races. It's just so much fun to pick these things apart. All right. So as you guys know, race 2, let's we can start picking this apart. Yeah, I'm just leaving Men's Warehouse up there. You saw that in the drop. You're gonna love the way you look when we hit these wins. Indeed. Okay. So if you got a winner, you got someone that you like in this race, feel free to drop them in the comments as we start to go through this. Calicanthus. Sure, that's a reference to something that I do not understand. Gabrielle Saez, Jade Cunningham, the trainer, English Channel, the sire. This horse, last time out, Churchill Downs, going 1 mile in allowance race. Finished 4th place. Definitely looking like a little bit of a closer here in that race, despite the fact that I would say the horse sits a little bit closer to the pace, 2 to 3 lengths off, given previous races at Oaklawn Park under this trainer. This horse had George Arnold, Todd Pletcher as a trainer before that. With those trainers, definitely ran different races, 1, 3, 5, all over the place. Difficult to tell where this horse is going to be on the pace. You're getting 30 to 1 here. The horse did have a win at the distance, but in the slop. Let's note that this was in the slop at Oaklawn, and that was an 8-horse race. Don't see another race here since then. Not getting a good feeling on this horse early on, but let's take a look at what we got here. Okay. If you want a horse that's had 5 wins in a row, I know who your horse is. It's Awesome Ruda, opening up at 8 to 5. Jose Ortiz Jr., Joe Sharp, Mendelssohn the sire, went 9 furlongs, gate to wire win in a field of 5. Let's make sure we note that. Is that the last horse we talked about? Calicanthus? I think that's what they're going for with CLNY here. Let's see if we can match that up to May 28th. No, there's another horse in here with a similar name. I'm going to scroll down, guys. I hope you appreciate this. Clooney, that's who it was. Clooney came pretty close to Awesome Ruda, 3 lengths off. Irad was on the horse at that time, but I believe Irad is on Awesome. No, Jose's on the horse this time. My bad, guys. My bad. I can tell my Ortizes apart. It's difficult, though. Yeah, but went gate to wire in that race. Field of 5, 9 furlongs, dropped to 150. Not bad. Before that allowance race, was pressuring the pace early on. By second call, had the lead, stretched out to 2 lengths in a 1 mile race at Churchill. Before that was at Keeneland, going 8.5 furlongs. Pressuring the pace, was right there, just a nose off and just a head off, and then 1 length ahead, and then 1 1/4 lengths in a 7-horse race. Dropping a 145. 145. Is that pretty good? Oh, man, I can't remember. Then at Fairgrounds on turf, no less, going gate to wire in that one in a race, a field of 9. Holy crap. I want to find a horse to beat this horse. For that, Scott Young. Before that, Scott Young ran this horse, was back by head, 4 lengths in the lead. Lost a little bit here at RP at Remington. All right. For that, third place, second place. Wow, this horse is definitely in consideration. It's going to be somewhere. It's just a matter of whether it's going to get a 6th win in a row. Be amazing if it does. We're talking about a Froster Frippery type horse here, huh? Whew. All right. I'm just admiring the horse now. Winner last race for the trainer, Joe Sharp, 22%, Dirt Starts, 21%, jockey and trainer for the meet, Jose Ortiz and Joe Sharp, 29%. That's always fun. Let's see. 1 second, guys. Real work calls. Okay. Moving on from Awesome Ruda. Who else we have here? Expect the Best, 10-1. Ben Curtis, Ronald Maquette, Kozan is the sire. Second place, second by a nose. I mean, second, real close there. Second by a nose. First by 4 lengths. 3 back by 1. First place ahead by 2 3/4 lengths. Wow. All these races here at Oak Lawn. Before that, Jose D'Angelo was the trainer and was still looking pretty good under Jose D'Angelo. First place, third place, but not as good. Not as good. Seems like since Ronald Maquette got this horse, he's been looking extremely solid. Let's see. Bejarano is the first time with Ben Curtis, though. I feel like that means something. Let's see who else we got here. Yeah. So jockey and trainer at the meet. So only 3 times these two have hooked up. So I'm curious to see what happens here. Beaten favorite, 27% for Ronald Maquette, 13%, 14 days away. Yeah, Expect the Best seems like another very interesting option. I'm shocked to get 10-1 on this horse. Probably due to well, he's racing at Oak Lawn, so I'm not expecting too much of a class drop here. That's one to think about. That's one to think about. Urban Planner for the 4 horse, 15-1. Street Boss, the sire, David Jacobson, the trainer, Rafael Bejarano, who was racing with the other horse previously a number of times before, but he's on Urban Planner now. Very curious. He had this horse last time at Churchill Downs going 1 16th, and he got first place back in June. Impressive. Then before that, Owen Hardy had him. Didn't look like much with Owen Hardy. He had a couple nice races at Turfway with Irving Moncada. That is interesting. A couple nice races here with Irving Moncada. He got a first and a first, but then I didn't mean to co-pilot. Go away. Jeez, would you just co-pilot? I'm just going to punch you. Come on, co-pilot. Okay. Co-pilot, seriously. This is rejection. Feel it. All right. So Churchill Downs, Tyler Gaffleone, 6 lengths back, 11 lengths back. Yeah, had problems with Owen Hardy. Looked pretty good, David Jacobson, this first time out. Let's see if he can maintain. But yeah, mostly a Turfway horse. 20-1, Martin Garcia, Kent Sweezy, the trainer, Laubon, Just a Fair Shake. Do I have anyone waiting for me there? Nope. Just a Fair Shake. Winner last time out, going 8.5. This was under Dale Romans. Now he's got the Sweeze. Before that, Vincent Chaminade seemed to have problems with this horse, but Martin Garcia has it dialed in. Going gate to wire, almost let it bob a little bit here, losing by a head for just a little bit during the straightaway. Before that, not seeing a whole lot of note here. First time off the claim, 15%. Second time off the layoff, 10%. Winner last race, 19% for a 20-1 horse. Now we go to the 6, Overstatement, Luan Machado, Kenny Miller, the trainer, Exaggerator, the sire. Last time out was on turf, actually. So we're going turf to dirt, which is 0% in 9 tries for Kenny Miller. 5 lengths back, 8 lengths, 4 lengths, 2 lengths, 2 lengths. Got pretty close there at 12-1 in that race. Switching up jockeys. He's had Luan before. Luan had a win with him at Keeneland, which is fun. Going the distance we see here, dropping a 144 time. Not too bad. Also had a win at Indiana. That's okay. Burgos was the jockey in that one. He's been in Indiana for a while. Was at Turfway as well. He's had a stint at Turfway. Didn't look so good there. Definitely more of a dirt horse, maybe even more of a turf horse even. Overstatement, turf to dirt. We talked about that already. Not so impressive. Glen Airy, 5-1 opening. Joel Rosario, Michael Maker. Ooh, we got a big trainer there. Sky Mesa, the sire. Second place by a neck last time out with Irad Ortiz as a jockey. was claimed before that off of Kenan LaRose. Kenan LaRose had a close loss there, third place, only by 1 length. Rafael Bejarano was the jockey of record there. Got a little bit of weather conditions. It was muddy in that one. So the horse looked pretty good in the mud, I would say. Not that it's a thing here. Paul McGee was the trainer before that, had a win in a very close second place at Fairgrounds. Wow, this horse has been all around. He keeps getting claimed, but he also keeps getting second, first, and third places. He's only had a couple where he finished outside, and it looks like he had problems here in these 2 races. Other than that, he's been very close, 5-1. That feels like value. Let's see, second off the claim, 22%. Okay, second start with trainer, 16. Third off the layoff, 16. Routes, 15. Dirt starts, 20. All right, let's see what we got going there. Clooney, Georgie, my boy. Greg Foley, the trainer. Tyler Gaffalione, who just won the last race. And City of Light, 9-2 opening for Clooney. Irad Ortiz, my bad. Had this horse last time out going 9 furlongs, finished 3 lengths to 4 lengths back of Awesome Ruda. We talked about that last time out. Before that, Mark Glatt had the horse. Before that, Peter Miller. Before that, Steve Knapp. 2 wins, actually, with Mark Glatt before the claim, winning at Santa Anita in a 5-horse field, but a 9-horse field as well. That's a little bit more respectable Santa Anita here. So second start with the trainer, 7%. Second off the layoff, 4%. Routes, 12%. Dirt starts, 14. All right, Clooney. Got to think about that one. Feel free to drop in your... Yeah, this race does have some real talent. I would agree with you there, James White. We've got some horses to consider here. So alternate reality, scratched. We'll pass that one up, and we'll finish on... Let me just alt-tab over, see how much time we have. We've got 7 minutes for me to make my decision. Looks like no one's going to join me, which I expected. Walaka. 8-1, Luis Saez, Kelsey Danner, Malibu Moon. Third place last time out at Churchill Downs in May. Sixth place. First place was at Turfway with the Bishiz, the Biscuit. And then let's see, before that at the PID, also on all weather, first place there. Let's see, Dirt starts 13% for Kelsey, Routes 13. 16% away. Doesn't hook up with the biscuit. Sorry, not the Biscuit here. This is Luis Saez. Interesting. We're bumping up. No offense to Bishiza, but we're bumping up to Luis Saez for jockey. So that is kind of interesting. All right, guys. Let's see what we got here. I'm making up my mind on what to do. Bobby D, you got 10, 8, 2, 3, 7. Good luck to you there. We see another bet here from Cat 8 My Form 2, 3, 8, 10. Exacta try super box. Good luck to you there, Cat. Okay. Let's see. I would prefer Rolex Day, but I'll settle for Hart Schaffner Marks Day. Okay. For watch snobs out there, David Barista. I do not get the reference. I just know what a Rolex is. I'm guessing that's a watch comment. No? Next big horse race score. Be buying a suit. Okay. We got this. Men's Warehouse. Yeah, okay. So this is a comment from way back when we were talking Men's Warehouse. I think maybe that's it. Good luck to you there, David. And by the way, David, if you want to promote your art wares, David Brees has done some awesome work, some amazing trading cards from the Derby, from Breeders' Cup. I suggest anyone check those out. And I know Colin has used those as prizes in the past on Double and Down. So go ahead and check that out as well. Our old friend Colin. But yeah, I would suggest anyone who's interested in horse racing art, definitely talk to David Barista. He's an amazing artist with some awesome artistic ideas. Harry Hampton, 8324 Exactabox. Good luck to you there, Harry. All right, guys. Time for me to get serious. We got 4 minutes to post, and I am just ranting on and on here. Race 2. 2, 3, 7. Yeah, okay. I like what we're doing here. The 3. Okay. So in terms of pace, it does look like the 2 is definitely going to be the pace setter. There's some horses that have shown some flashes of pace setting. In terms of race times, 1 is a little sneaky there. Got the 3 as well. Could the 3 end up surprising here? And then the 7 is speaking to me a little bit there. So get a jockey upgrade, second off the claim. I like where he sits median lengthwise. Jockey trainer sire combo. We got Michael Maker, Rosario. It's his last. He sits close to the pace. That sounds tempting. It's got me a 7 for the last race. Oh, overall, let's see. So there's a couple ways to play this. Yeah, I got 8-1 there, 6-1 there, 7-1 now, 8-1, 3 minutes. I got to make a decision. Whew, you guys are killing me here. Clooney, that's interesting as well. Yeah, Clooney looks pretty solid here. Medium lengths, definitely the 2 and the 7. What are some of the options? If I go to here, yeah, so if I go 2 and 7, it's 7. If I go 7 and 2, it's 15. That's interesting. Okay, I think. Hold on. Let me look at one more option here before I plug this in. I might go a couple different ways with this. So that's 9, and then it's a 15. 4, 8. Double that up. All right. So the trick here is, do I bet against Awesome Ruda? And if so, which one do I take? That's the question here. All right, guys, I'm going to bet against Awesome Ruda. I'm going to do what I did last time, because Awesome Ruda has 5 wins in a row, right? And that seems like a trend. But these trends, right, they got to come back. So which one, though? That's the question. Yeah, which one? I'm thinking of going 3 or 7 here. I got a really good score on Awesome Ruda, but it's 3. The pick in my head is technically in, and I think I'm gonna go with the 7 here. I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm just gonna go straight win. So we'll do race 2, win 7 for $10. And then I'm gonna subtract it from the kitty. I just think 5 wins in a row, that's a lot for Awesome Ruda. I think there's a lot of horses in here to provide some pressure. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Jenny Mac, you've got the 1 and the 8. Ooh, the 1 is interesting, Jenny Mac. I was looking at that horse too, especially at the price. That could be a big bang. So good luck to you there. Take $10 out of the kitty, which drops us down to 145. Let's show that. Let's see how many minutes we have here. 1 minute to race 2. Currently 6-1 on my horse. I think we eventually have to be accountable there. Right? Duty calls, doing stuff on the side and singing songs to my podcast, having fun. All right, guys, they're getting loaded up, and I will start calling this race for you momentarily. Whoa, undo. All right, guys, they are off. Who's going to take the lead here first? The 5 is definitely getting his nose out there, but we talked about the 2. 2 being a gate to wire type horse. The 2 is trying to get his nose up there, get around the 5. He's going to have to take a second lane out there, going a little bit wide. We're going 3 wide right now. 5, 2, 8. Going around that first turn there with the 1 and 7 trailing. 3, 4, 6, and 10 trailing well behind that. So we got 3 different distinct groups going on here. I'm sure that'll change. the 5, Just a Fair Shake, trying to maintain that lead over Awesome Ruda. Awesome Ruda feeling very comfortable, only a nose behind, but the 8 horse also applying some pressure from behind. 24-16 is your quarter mark. We've got a horse coming back from behind. There goes my 7. My 7 is going to try to apply some pressure to the 8, backing off a little bit there. We should be having a half pretty soon here, I'm thinking. Awesome Ruda, they're calling the Awesome Ruda in front, but he's on the outside. She's on the outside. Just a Fair Shake still has that inside post. 48.02, going a little bit faster there on that second quarter. Awesome Ruda taking over right now, but what's going to happen down the stretch? The 8 horse still maintaining the 7 in back. The 4 is trying to take the rail, might sneak up on the 5 and try to take something out. Going to try to go around the 5. Awesome Ruda there. The 7 coming around. We've got a whole bunch of horses. The 7, the 8, the 4 going way outside. The 5 sneaks back in. Awesome Ruda still there. And then up on the inside, I see the 3 horse coming in. We're going to have ourselves a nice finish here, but Awesome Ruda is still in front. Awesome Ruda going off at 1-2, getting some challenge here. Urban Planner coming in, but now it's the 3 sneaking the rail. The 3 is going to give a challenge. No, the 4. The 4 is there. So it's going to be 4, 3, 2. I was right about playing against Awesome Ruda. I was not correct about who was going to win. Who had the 4? The 4 going off at a pretty impressive price. I hope someone out there had the 4. The 4 went off at 15-1. Urban Planner, Rafael Bejarano, David Jacobson. Hey, we talked about Bejarano jumping off. Expect the best for Urban Planner. I did mention that. Stupid me. I didn't do anything about it. Looked like maybe he knew something about the horse and jumped aboard. What did we say about the 4? Let's quickly go to that. I'm sure there's some people celebrating. Yeah, I do remember this. Just had a win with Bejarano. Bejarano sticks to him instead of going back to the 3, Expect the Best, who he rode 3 times previously. Yep. And this is a horse that was just claimed by David Jacobson. Winner last race, 22%. Routes 15, dirt starts 18. Yeah, there's something about this horse he liked and didn't fare well with Owen Hardy, mostly in Turfway. Yeah, all right. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's go through this real quickly. Jenny Mack didn't have the 4. No. Good luck. Good luck. Yes. Let's see who we got here. Someone had to have the 4. Exacta box. Oh, James White, you got an exacta box that I think you're going to like, right? Who came in third? Was it? Oh, it was the 3, wasn't it? I think it was 4-3-2. If it's 4-2, you got a winner. But I do believe it was, 4-3. Oh, so close. So close. All right. So we need 4-3. Came close here, Kyle Graves. You had the 3, but not the 4. You're going to see this a lot, I have a feeling. Yeah, Jenny Mack had the 3, but not the 4 as well. We'll get to one eventually, I hope. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Harry Hampton. Congratulations, Harry Hampton. 8-3-2-4 exacta box. Guys, that's going to pay out. 4-3 is going to pay out to 143 on a single dollar bet. Woo! Cash that one. Cash that one, Harry Hampton. Good job. Great job there tonight. All right, what else we got here? We got the 3, but not the 4 for Cat 8 My Form. I got the 3, but not the 4 here. The 3 in the right spot for Bobby D. Yeah. Woo, that was a fun one. That's a good one to score, guys. That's a good one to score on. Yeah. Yeah, let me put Harry back up there. Harry was the big winner. Hope you got that ticket ready to cash out there, Harry. You're gonna like the way you look. Indeed. All right, where is it? We got the
Love to see it. Love to see it.
classic. All right. So we didn't win, but some of us did. Some of us who had the 4 and the 3 in an exacta box had that winner. Good job. Good job. Anyone else out there who didn't cover it who has the winner? All right. Nice one, Harry. Walsh borrowing some juice from Jakey Needles. Hey, easy there, Jenny. Easy. All right. And yeah, James White, good one. HH. That is for you, Harry Hampton. All right. Yeah, you got it, buddy. Good job, man. Good job. That's a good one to cash on. That'll do the night right there. All right. All right. Let me flip back over, see some video here. It's official. 3370 if you had the win on the 4, 1818 if you had the place on the 4, the place in the 3 was worth 886. Congratulations again to those who were smart enough to place that bet. The exacta on $2 worth 287.84. Even if you place $1, you're having yourself a good day. 50-cent trifecta, 188.46. Great job, guys. Great job to all who are cashing. And if you didn't, we'll get the next one, man. We'll get the next one. Germany in trubs. Uh-oh, look out for Deutschland. I am not watching right now. Interesting to know. Interesting to know. 42K win. Woo. Ivory Coast, 2-1. Wow. Nice one. Nice one. All right, guys. Should be getting some fellow profiteers in here soon. Okay. And let us take a quick look. They're cashing it out. Hey, if you had the even winner, it's worth 280. I still get a kick out of this odds versus evens wager. Oh, the silliness. Okay, we got 21 minutes to post on race 3. Looks like we have a total of 4, count them, 4 horses in this race. 4 big ones. Your long shot right now is 7-2. So don't spend it all in one place. Have fun. Have fun getting some value out of this race. Yeah. I mean, trust the profits. We're going to play them all. It's just a matter of how much we enjoy doing it. Okay, let me scroll down. Let's talk about what race 4 is. They can't all be peaches, right? They can't all be cashing out 140 on a $1 exacta, right? Okay, so we're 1 mile on turf in race 3 for an allowance purse of 127K for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won a race other than maiden, claiming, or starter, which has never won which have never won 2 races. Whew, got it? Okay, first horse, Sketch, scratch. Second horse, Medici, no more. Third horse, Mischief Ride, get out of here. All 3 of those horses are scratched. Next horse up, Memory. We got ourselves a Baffert. We've got a couple Bafferts tonight. Interesting to note, I feel like he's getting tired of California and the lack of fields there, so he comes here and he gets scratched down to a 4-horse field, so that's kind of fun. Memory opening up at 5-1. Florent Giroux, Bob Baffert, as we mentioned. Uncle Mo, the sire. This horse has won a maiden race, 1 mile at Santa Anita, going 1 mile there, sticking 1 length behind, gutting it out at the end with 5 other horses for a 3/4 length victory. After that, turn to Flavian Pratt, going 8.5 furlongs. And what is the distance here? I think it's 8.5. No, 1 mile on turf. My bad. Under the whole career, Flavian Pratt, 6th place, but only 2 lengths back. So that's not too bad in a field of 11. 2 lengths back, 6th place. That's a competitive race. The 4th race, though, not so competitive. Was second by a head, third 2 lengths, by the stretch 7 lengths back. Something happened there. Inside winner, no match, weakened. Okay. First time on grass, 12% for Baffert. Dirt to turf, 11%. Not great. Turf starts 12% for Baffert, but obviously it's a numbers game in this one. Honey Dutch, 6-5, and that was before all the scratches. Tyler Gaffleone, Whitworth Beckman, Knicks Go. That always gets me excited, the Knicks Go. This horse has been look at this. Look at all these turf starts here. And look at this third, second, third, seconds. Wow. Horse is going to be pretty hot on the pace. Let's talk about that. You see these pace numbers in here, just a whole slew of ones. Some cases was up by like 6 lengths by second call, 7 lengths by second call. Impressive. This horse has gone through G3s, G1, G3. Wow. Okay. That's good to note. Turf starts for Whitworth Beckman 11, first time Lasix 8. I don't know if that even matters. This horse seems to be well above all of that. Yeah, third place in a G1, second and just barely second in a G3, third in a G3 there. Yeah, okay, okay. Honey Dutch, Honey Dutch. What you doing? Let me make sure this horse is not scratched. I think we're good. Okay, yeah, 6 and 7 are in. So what you doing? Shipping over Dundalk, I think that is Dud, and then Chugga Hooga Haga, something like that. All right, so this horse is shipping over. Kelsey Danner has the horse. Irad Ortiz is on the mount here. Starman is the sire. Not a whole lot of data to work off here, guys. What I can tell you, second, third, first, fifth. I don't know the pace numbers. That sucks. First start with trainers, 18%. So I don't know who the trainer was before that. First time Lasix, 13. Kelsey Danner, solid trainer. Turf starts for Kelsey, 12%. And then allowance, 13%. Yeah, what can you talk about here? Not much. Not much. Just, okay, seemed to finish all right. Germany coming apart like Paulie's anniversary suit. Ooh. Maui Strong, 7 horse, 7-2. Got Luis Saez, Dale Romans, and Kitten's Joy. That is a El Hombre favorite. El Hombre loves Kitten's Joy. If you see him, just tell him to hug a kitten. He'll get it right away. Another horse that seems to be closer to the pace, not nearly as much as Honey Dutch. I'm loving me some Honey Dutch, by the way. 1 1/8 on turf, 1 1/8, 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 1/8. Yeah, okay. So this horse has been pretty competitive. Was it Hawthorne? The Hawthorne Derby came in second place, but very close. Getting a boost up in jockeys here with Luis Saez. Turf starts 12% for Dale Romans. When's the last win? The last win's been a while, though. November 2024. Small field. So there's that. But yeah, here we are. All right. Let me double check a couple things here. Let me see if any buddies are out there who are. Let me see if there's some buddies out there who are trying to get in skis. Okay. All right. Check here. I'll tab over. Feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comments section on this race coming up here. Looks like a lot of people are in agreement with me on the 5. Is it the 5 I liked? I think it was the 5 I liked. Yeah, Honey Dutch. It just seems like the obvious choice. Getting like 0 return on that horse, but what can you do? What can you do? Yeah, Jenny Mac race 3, huge pass. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad way to go either. A key in the 5 in pretty much anything. I mean, this is going to be a pass for most people. I will play it because that is part of Trust the Profits rules. We play every race. And I'm probably just going to do something simple and stupid on this. All right. Yeah, pass for most people here. Not an exciting race. Stephen Foster coming up, guys. Who do you guys like in this? Feel free to let me know. Got Sovereignty out there. We got White Abario, who I think is going to run, but there's some questions about that too. Yeah, we got some interesting plays out there. It's me, got it. Beza in the Mott Barn. Tread carefully. I know what you meant. I know what you meant, Jenny. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Harry Hampton saying Beza. I mean, yeah. At what point are you looking for an angle to get a horse that's going to surprise people? And at what point are you just thinking, okay, well, maybe I should just go with who makes the most sense here, which is Sovereignty, right? The obvious pick, the easy pick. So yeah, I get it. I get it. Hold on here. I'm gonna make sure I'm ready for doing my DoorDash duties. I say it jokingly. I'm not doing DoorDash. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I know we always joke. Okay. Let me back it up. I kind of am because I'm getting dinner for my daughter and I'm taking it to where anyway. So I kind of am doing it, but I'm not getting paid for it. I'm just a dad, guys. I'm just a dad. As awesome as that sounds. All right. Start downloading all this information. Sean Patrick Nolan should be joining us shortly. The legend himself. Make sure the brightness is up on this. Oh, yeah, there we go. The least exciting race. I almost wish we could flip over to like Louisiana Downs for this, but I am ill prepared for doing so. And I don't know if anyone here is excited about Louisiana Downs. I like playing there, but you know, when there's a 4-horse race at Churchill Downs, that's what everyone wants. So if anyone does have a play here that's not the 5 Honey Dutch, let me know. Because I think I'm just going to ship $10 on that and hope that I get $6 back, which is sad. Let's be honest. It's sad. It's sad, but it's what it is. 10 minutes to post. There's the 5 right now. Looking good, Honey Dutch. Looking good. By way of Nick's Go, I think is going to turn out to be a sensational sire. Everybody's got 5764. Kevin Kilroy, Tony Callow. No one is trying to beat it. So yeah, that's another interesting angle to play here. If I look over, let's see. If I play the 5 with the 4, it's 9. The 5 with the 6, it's 6. The 5 with the 7, it's 2. Oh, so that's an interesting angle. If we try to beat the 5, 7 and just go 5, 6, 5, 4 and get 9 or 6 on a $2 bet, that might be a good angle. When I look at this, I got 5, 7, 4, 6. But what if they beat them? What if Maui Strong isn't there? There's nothing to say Maui Strong is definitely going to be there. You've got Tyler on one side, Irad on the other. Maui Strong is Luis. No, I said that wrong. Guys. I'm sorry. Maui Strong is Luis. You got Irad and Floron. Tyler's got the big dog, got Honey Dutch. So that's a fun angle to play. I might do that. Unless Sean Patrick Nolan joins us and decides, no way, we're going to push it in this way. We got 8 minutes to post, though, guys. I've got time here. I've got time. All right. Let me look at those files. Guys, I am ready for the road. I am ready to make this happen.
I
First
love
one.
Boston
I hear
traffic in June.
it's a winner every time. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. How are you, my friend?
I'm
Hello,
doing
everybody.
well. I kicked us off with a $60 win. So
Yeah,
the
boy, I saw that.
the
Fantastic.
kitty is thank you. Kitty's currently sitting at 145, and my ring light is the weakest ring light ever. So it looks like I'm sitting in Buffalo Bill's torture chamber right
territory.
now.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
And we got 8 minutes until and a big favorite. Oh, I saw we had the 1, 2, and 3 all scratch, huh?
Yeah. So the big dog here is Honey
Yep.
Dutch, who
Yep.
we're kind of focused on right now.
Yep.
And so here's what I'm thinking. With
Mhm.
Honey Dutch, right? Honey Dutch seems like the prohibitive favorite, is the prohibitive favorite right now. I mean,
Yeah.
look at these pace numbers in a 4-horse race. And you got Tyler on the horse, who's had the horse 3 times already. Whitworth Beckman. I mean, and these last 3 races with Tyler, G3, G1, G3, second with inches,
Yep.
third place. He's not facing G3 and G1 competition here. This is not the American Turf G1.
Yeah, exactly.
So the 5 over the 7 is paying 2, and there's 2 other options here. What you doing? Kelsey Danner and Irad with a shipper that Kelsey's trying out for the first time, and then Memory, Bob Baffert horse with Florent Drew.
Right.
So I'm thinking I'm going to do the 5 over 4, 6 and try to get the best 2 values out of the exacta box, because playing what is currently a 2 to 5 is no fun.
Yeah.
But the pools on $1 for the 5 are 8 and 6 for the 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to push that in, multiply it by 5.
Yeah.
And that's going to be our bet.
Love it.
I don't see any other options, to be honest with you.
I love that. No, I love that. I think that's great.
All right. I'm going to push it.
Love
All right.
that.
I'm typing in right now. We've got an exacta with the 5
Yep.
on top of 4 and 6
Love it.
for base price of $5.
Awesome.
Total price is $10.
Love it. Hello, Curtis. How are you, sir? Uncle
I think
Sully.
that's
Yeah,
the-
not just in June. Hey, listen, folks. We're talking to formula here. If anyone knows traffic in Chicago, that is the king of Chicago. Hi, Jenny.
Yeah. Hey, I know traffic in Chicago, and I know
Yep.
it so well that I know to move within 3 miles of my work.
Yeah, right.
So-
Exactly.
Everything was planned out according. $10 out of the kitty. We're still playing on.
With their money.
Still playing.
Love it.
We're still playing with their money.
And I think that's a great play, too.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, originally I was just thinking, hey, take Honey Dutch all the way, but
Yeah.
I don't think that it's a done deal that Maui Strong is second place. I
No,
think
no.
the Baffert, you got Irad. Hey, I'm taking my chances on either one of those 2.
Yeah, why not? Absolutely.
Why not? Why not? Let's see. We got 4 minutes to post here. And we got Wolf of Oak Lawn. I was about to say Wolf of Wall Street when he's about to join, but yeah, Wolf of Oak Lawn going to be joining us at some point here soon too.
Awesome. Wonderful.
We got the Wolf.
Got the wolf in the house. Thank you for that like, whoever gave us the like there. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Don't forget to hit all those likes. Pass it along and spread the word on Twitter or Facebook or wherever you found us out on.
Yeah. Are we what do you call it? We're obviously on the turf and everything's right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it appears so. So. I think they went from fast to firm.
Okay.
But I do believe that we are still on turf. Yeah, that is what TVG is telling me as well.
Okay, good. Okay. Hard to believe is their last weeks at Churchill, you know?
Wow. Yeah. And I've enjoyed it too. I've enjoyed
Yeah.
it. I've had some good times here this season at Churchill.
Yep. Hey, Bobby, how are you? Yeah. No, but also saying that it's FanDuel's last weekend at Churchill, which is so weird. All my good friends over there.
I know. And you
It
see all
hurts.
these farewells on X.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you're right.
hurts.
It hurts. It hurts because
It really does.
feel bad for the people. They're losing their livelihood.
Yeah.
But you also feel bad for the sport because it's really indicative of the sport right now and where
exactly.
everything is. Yeah. It's not fun. It's not fun. And I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see what it looks like in a post FanDuel. These guys working in environment. Yeah.
Hey, Bodek's horse won an Indy. Way to go, bud. That's awesome.
What's the name of your horse, Bodick? In race 5. Let me see.
Yeah, I won race. Yeah, 42 5K. Love it.
Oh,
that is awesome, my
friend. That's amazing. Forget about you, the Irish horse. Is that the horse?
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
The Sire Starman from Boddick. There's some irony for you there. Okay, let me scroll back over. No. We're going back Churchill. We got 1 minute to post here, and I will happily call 1-2 currently on Honey Dutch from 1-2. 1-2. But we got a Baffert here. We got a Kelsey Danner. We got a Dale Romans, Florent Giroux, Tyler Gaffleone, Irad Ortiz, and Luis Saez. I mean, we got some all-stars in this race.
The ringer, Sully. Love it. He's got a ringer that knows how to pick horses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Okay. Trying to get the house sold and then off to Oklahoma to move in with the significant other. Nice.
Yep. She is a ringer. Yes. Yes.
It's always good to know a ringer.
Yes. Very impressive.
Well done, Sully. All right, so we got a pick 3. Curtis Stinnett dropping his pick 3 knowledge here. He's thinking the 4 has a chance. So he's got 4 and 5.
4 and 5. Love it. Curtis, get it
4
home.
and 5
Love
next
it.
race, and 7-1-5 after that. So good luck to you there, Curtis. We have had zero discussion on this race other than pass. I'm not betting this race. So that tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Yeah, but hey, we've got our thoughts. We've got an exacta with 5, 4, and 6, hoping to beat that 7 and get ourselves at least a little bit of a payday.
Yeah.
Like you pay $10 on this 5, you're getting 16 back. That's no fun. We try to do better than that at Trust the Profits if we think it makes sense. And
Yes,
I think in this case it does make sense. There we go. All 4 horses are making their way to the gates. This should be fun.
Wow, Ecuador is beating Germany. Ooh.
Yeah, Jenny Mack has been posting about that. Germany is in trouble, she said. Ivory Coast had a 2.
But Germany still has made it through, so they may be resting people. You never know about, you know.
Oh yeah.
I think we're going to see the real Germany when they come out. So I don't think that they're,
Yeah, it's not the last we've heard of Germany this year. That's for sure.
Sully, all the above. All right, so we're getting to the gate. Awesome. U.S. tonight at 10 o'clock for everybody. Playing their last game versus Turkey.
Turkey. All right. We're about to
Here we go.
Here. They are off. Who gets out of the gate? The 5 gets out of the gate nicely. The 7 is diving out in front. Maui Strong is looking to give some competition to this 5 horse here. Maui Strong looking to get out early and gets a 1-length lead on the 5 on that outside path there. The 4 and the 6 trailing behind. That turf does look a little bit wet though. The 5 is trying to go around the 7 now, is getting a little bit of pressure, does not want to be left behind, does not want to stare at his butt, and is actually going to make a pass on the backstretch there is passing very smoothly there. 23.89 for the quarter.
Ding dong
He's got
action going here.
A little ding dong action. He's ahead by a neck and trying to stretch that out to a half. The 4 and the 6 do trail. So currently is Honey Dutch ahead of Maui Strong by a length and more. He's starting to stretch it out there. He's got that Knicks go blood in him. He is stretching it out 2-5. The public loves Honey Dutch here. Maui Strong still behind the 4 and the 6 trailing him. So now we're going to see what happens as they enter this turn. 46.99 at the half. But he has a nice little lead there. Is there going to be a re-rally from the 7? Let's see what happens after they come out of this turn here, how strong Honey Dutch looks after that 46.99 half. Maui Strong is holding on strong. The 4 and the 6 are coming up from behind, but it looks like it's going to be a duel between the 5 and the 7. The 5 and the 7. The 7 is now cutting up in front. It could be Maui Strong with the upset here over the 5. 6 coming up from behind. It looks like Maui Strong is going to hold on. The 6 might actually come up for second. Let's see where the finish line settles. It's going to be 7, 5, and 6.
Look at that. Maui Strong.
Maui Strong. Maui
Kitten's
Strong.
Joy.
Oh, El Hombre's favorite, Kitten's Joy.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you guys see El Hombre, let him know you love Kitten's Joy just as much as he does.
Yeah.
All right, Sean. I am going to cut out, but
go ahead, buddy. I got it. But
You got it?
Thank
Awesome.
you so much. Yep. I got
Absolutely. See you soon.
it. All right, bud. Thank you.
See you.
Yeah, I agree. This is somewhere in the D team realm of Germany. They probably have like 6 starters sitting today. So I would not be even hesitating to think that they are going to be very good in the final round. Zach, their coach is a very smart man, and they were my France and Germany were my picks in the beginning, and good shocker there. What a risk taker! But I just thought they were the 2 best teams. But yeah, we'll see how they do. The nice thing is if you're Argentina is that you got our man just scoring goals right and left because he doesn't have to report to an actual European team. So he's just playing free. So, yeah, it was the German U17s, exactly. They just put the 17-year-olds out there and just said, there you go. Yeah, West Point Thoroughbreds. Look at that. Exactly. Getting the job done. They probably have a group of 80 like they always do. Every race at the Belmont, I swear to God, there was like 80 West Point people in the thing, and I don't even know if a lot of them bet or not, but they just love the fact that they win, which is crazy. I had Junior when he was on at 27-1, and there was like 50 people with them, and you swear they just won the Manhattan, but God bless them, that's what racing's all about. Yeah, Lloyd, how are you, buddy? Yeah, Lewis taking a lot of money there. Yep. And who do we have here? Well, we have the one, the only, the Wolf. Chase, how are you, buddy?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing great. We got you with us now. We're loving it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. How has your week been? Has it been good?
Very good. Very good. Very busy. We got the World Cup going on here in Boston, like full tilt, and I'm like 15, 20 minutes away from it, so it's a little crazy, but it's exciting. Exactly.
Yeah.
The Scottish.
So
Go ahead.
Speaking of the World Cup, I should have taken the cash out last week.
Oh, I know. It was so close. I thought it was going to be 1-1. Yeah, exactly, but they. Oh.
Yeah, so the Scottish just ran amok. I guess they're out of town now, right?
Yeah. They went to Miami. Yeah, and the cops didn't like them as much down there as they did up here. So
that's unfortunate for them. Yeah, man. So I'm looking at some bankroll here.
Yeah.
I see we're up here.
We are up. Yep.
You wanna recap me on what you did?
Yeah. Our good friend Formula started with a $60 winner to start us off. So Zach, he's done the first 3 races for us, but he's got us with a nice little cushion here starting, which is great. he tried it, and I think it was a smart thing. He tried 5 with 4-6, trying to beat the 7, but the West Point Thoroughbreds Maui Storm was just too tough, even for the 2-5 favorite who took a dive.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that. It didn't. I give Tyler Gaffalione a lot of credit.
Yeah.
But that didn't look like a great ride on his part. He went a little bit too fast, a little too early.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I love there's a what do you call it? I was on with Colin for Doubling Down, and one of the races, I think it's the 6th race. I love the Beckman Tyler horse in the optional allowance 80. I think that could be a definite single.
Yeah.
Unless it rains. But what an exciting card coming up this Saturday, huh?
Absolutely. I wish the 2 horses that scratched would have stayed in, and now I'm kind of starting to wonder where the pace in that race comes from, because now it almost kind of feels like one of those races where everyone overlooks White Barrio and he just gets out on the front and runs away from everybody.
Yeah, I don't think Magnitude can really rate though. I think he's got to go. I would think.
Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see, because if White Barrio tries that tactic that he did at Oakland, where I'm just going to sit between the 2 rank horses who haven't run an 8, and let them duel, and then that's not going to happen.
Yeah. I guess that's a good point. The more I think about it, the more this might be kind of just tailor-made for Sovereignty's coming out party as a 4-year-old.
Yeah, and really, what I harken back to. Obviously, I'm biased. Obviously, Junior and all that stuff. What do you call it? But but I really think if he'll run the Belmont race, like everyone was shocked there's still this myth in people's heads that he has to be like 8-9 lengths behind. He was only like 2 lengths behind in the Belmont, and still and took Magnitude and just took him to the shed. So it'll be interesting.
I think the real wild card might be Baeza.
Yes.
Because, that's a horse that really didn't look too terribly bad. Finished 3rd behind Sovereignty and Journalism, I want to say 3 times in a row.
Yep.
And, who knows what that horse how well that horse matured from 3 to 4. Maybe he put on a little bit more muscle, bulked up a little bit.
He did, yeah.
So I could see taking a flyer at Baeza easily.
Oh, absolutely, exactly. Especially if they get a little bit too keyed up front, he'll be moving for sure.
Absolutely,
it's an exciting day, exactly. So we got let's see here. We got race 4 coming up here, my good man, and let me see the conditions here for us. We got a mile, claiming 32,000. Non-winners of 2 at a mile or over cents allowed. And let me see if we have any scratches here for us. The 1 is out. So it leaves us a field of 8.
Field of 8. It's an interesting race, and I think what made this one really interesting is you have the rail scratch of JP Race, because if you look at it, the question is going to be, where does the pace come from here? It looks, and when I did my pace projections, it felt like it might naturally kind of fall to the 3-year-old Macho, though I do think that I'm a little bit wary of Thursday Irad Ortiz. I could maybe see the 2 getting in there and mixing it up a little bit. I will say I played a $3 daily double last race using everybody but that 5. Into the Diodoro and Christian Torres horse, the 4 here.
Okay. Yep. I will give you this race, my friend. You can do this race.
Okay.
Let me see here. Yeah. So yes, you like the 4 Warrior Richard, but Diodoro and Torres, right?
I do. Let me see. I want to look at what their record is for the distance. Not necessarily great at the distance here. Let me see where I had the 2. Let's see where I had the 2.
By the way, James White is alive to the double with a 6 and 9. Good job, James.
There you go.
Love it.
I probably count my daily double as my win bet on the 4 there. And I think what I might try to do is fade week Thursday Irad and maybe say that the pace comes from the number 2 big city with Luis Saez up, because Luis Saez is probably going to be a little bit forwardly placed. The horse not necessarily wanting to be forwardly placed the last few times, but looks like it might be naturally faster early if you look at the time form pace figures. And the horse has hit 4 attempts at the distance, won one and finished second once. So let me see what odds we're getting on the 2.
11 to 1.
12 to 1.
12 to 1, yeah.
I'm interested to hear your take on it.
On this race?
Yeah.
I think this is this is an interesting race. I knew coming in, I just had a feeling that the Groveland would take money. I knew he wouldn't go off at 8. I actually put in my notes, there's no way this horse goes off at 8 to 1. Eddie Keneally, Eddie Keneally got some, ran a very nice race where he just split and drew off last time. Eddie's 23% with first time claim, so he's pretty good at first time with that. So I knew the 9 would get some play here. I do like your 4, Warrior Richard, Christian Torres taking over for Robertino Diodoro. They're always together. This horse has never missed the board at Churchill Downs. So this horse loves the fire, and even these 2 last races have been very solid. I love when a trainer claims up and then goes up. You know what I'm saying? And even though it's a modest, from 25 to 32, it's still a move up. And I like that in confidence. He likes his. Christian's doing a very solid job, by the way, 14% with this group down there. So I think this horse is very live here. And then of course you have the 3 Real Macho. Is this I wrote, is this an IRAD play? You know what I'm saying? Let's just bet IRAD no matter what we're on, And he's had 2 races, both at Churchill and the slop. Joe Sharp. But I think he can get beat, So I was 9-4-3. But I can definitely see 4-9-3. Exactly. But that's the way I saw it.
Since I think I have my play here, and since I have the luxury of having essentially a win bet in the form of the double with Warrior Richard, I think I'm gonna try to get cute with the $2 trifecta.
Okay.
And so I'm going to put that 2 big city at 12 to 1 and Warrior Richard in first.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go 2, 3, 4 in second. And then because I think that the 7 Hurry and the 9 Groveland might be a little bit pace compromised, especially if they don't go too fast early.
Sure.
I'm going to wheel those 2 into third. So it's a 2-4 with 2-3-4 with 2-3-4-7-9, a $24 total play.
All right, like it. Okay, so let me put this in right now. Sorry. There we go. And put that in there. Okay, official bet. So we have what do we got again? Let me know.
2-4.
2-4. Yeah. With
2-3-4.
2. Those that 1 second here. With 2, 3, and 4. Yeah.
With 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9.
2, 3, 4, 7, and 9, which is a $24 play.
Yeah, I would like to thank the formula for juicing up that bankroll so I could get audacious here.
Yeah, I love it. There you go. I'm putting that in the chat right there, folks. Well, yeah. 2-4 with 2-3-4 with 2-3-4-7-9. Love it.
I kind of want to drop a win bet, but I know that we're 1 bet per play here.
Yeah.
So I'm a little more hip to the rules this time.
Yeah. No worries, my friend. Is it, how's the weather out there? Is the weather okay out there?
It's all right. It started getting. It's been just beautiful the last few days. Just kind of like low 80s, sunny. Feel pretty nice. It's starting to warm up though. It's like heat index getting close to 100 and everything. But absolutely gorgeous. It's been fun. Fun weather so far.
Love it. Cat 8 my form. How are you? As Churchill Downs 2349 exacta try box. Good luck, my friend.
I like it. I like everything he's saying there. How's the dirt been playing so far at Churchill Downs? Has it been a little more speed favoring, or has it been pretty fair?
Yeah. It's been pretty fair, but I would say up close is better than back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
But yeah, exactly. So crazy. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. It's an interesting race for sure. But I love the way I like the way very much you've played it.
I'm a big. I'm not sure how you like. I get crazy with how I structure my trifectas. Like I'll do those part wheels where they're kind of pyramid shaped. I'll do things like key one horse in first or one horse in third, and have just like a wheel horses in second place. Yeah. I feel like trifectas at that 50-cent base, or especially in Canada at the 20-cent base is a really good way to experiment and learn your craft, and everything. Yeah.
Hot Rod, how are you, buddy? A speed horse in the next race. This is interesting. I do find it. We'll get to it, but I do find that Joe Sharp claims off Steven Asmussen. I find that interesting, and then moves them back up again. That's usually a good sign that the trainer sees something, trying to win something for his connections. If you're looking for speed or going,
it's in my best interest if this 2 gets out there and mixes it up early.
Yeah.
And plus, like, I don't know, here's an angle for me. We've talked about Thursday Irad. Irad on the lead. I am not a fan of Irad on the lead at all.
Yeah. His brother, I'm much more comfortable with his brother on the lead than I am him on the lead. I have no problem with his brother on the lead. I love Luis Saez in the lead. That's one of my favorite, like when the turf races and he gets in the lead and just walks the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, to me, right, when it at times he can be so perplexing, right? There's not many riders who can be like better. Joel Rosario can steal a race on the front, and he can come from behind by 27 lengths. Not many jockeys can do both. You know what I'm saying? That it's a very unique talent set to be able to do both. You know what I'm saying? He can walk a dog better than anybody, and he can come from 27 lengths behind and drive Christophe Clement nuts. Rest in peace, Chris. But I'm saying, but to have the ability to do both,
Absolutely. So who of all the jockeys currently riding anywhere in America or even Europe, who is your very favorite rider on the lead?
On the lead. Okay. Oh, okay. On the lead. Talent-wise, that Joel's right up there. You know what I'm saying? But Joel is too inconsistent to I love Flavian. Ryan Moore, when he has a horse, he can walk the dog better. He has such a great mind, in his head, I think one of the most underrated guys, and you see it time and time again, believe it or not, is Kendrick. Kendrick can really walk a dog like better than like 90% of the jockeys. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Deterministic every single time. They're like, okay, we're gonna get him. Oh, we didn't get him.
Yeah.
You know? Kendrick is so good on the lead.
You picked out, that's my number one is Kendrick. I've got a sneaky honorable mention. Someone who doesn't really ride in the big stakes races, but I really absolutely love on the lead. That's Ben Curtis.
Oh yeah, yes, very much so.
He's stolen so many races for me on the front, on the turf. Absolutely love me some Ben Curtis.
Yeah. Mike Paco.
Paco, yeah.
Paco can steal, yeah. Paco can, Mikey Smith. I mean, come on, the legend of, Jose Lascano. Do you know what? With Jose Lascano, this amazing stat. If you bet $2 on every horse that Jose Lascano has ever ridden on the turf at Saratoga, you have a positive ROI.
That's impressive.
That is
a lot of horses.
That is a lot of horses over the years, and he's still got a positive ROI. That's incredible.
Absolutely.
Joseph Myers just got here, and the wolf is in the house.
What is up? Hey, what's up, Joseph?
Let us know.
Yeah. Are we capping from the rooter to the tutor? Yes, I've dug through not the entire card, but the next like 3 or 4 races from the rooter to the tutor, as we like to say.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now let us know out there, guys, who you Zach. Now you will find this interesting. Who I consider, someone asked me this on a show. They said, "Who is the most underrated turf rider in the country?" My answer will be a little bit surprising. I'm a little bit biased because she's in my picture, but Forrest Boyce, the girl from Laurel. Every time Shug goes down there, she rides him and she wins. She doesn't get the horses that some people, but I just love her on the turf.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tough question for me. The most underrated on the turf. That is because honestly, Ben Curtis could fall into that category too, but he's more of like a straight up front, like someone with some versatility.
Yeah, I think Dylan. I think Dylan's underrated. Like on the turf, he's always a solid. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not always gets the big horses, but when he does,
Yep. Oh, and Joseph Myers, you found my other shows, man. This is it. This is I'm with the boys that Trust the Prophets doing these Thursday shows now.
Absolutely, we love having them. Oh, Garneau Philly. Oh, 12 to 1. Wow, 24 to 1. Atta boy, Curtis. Love it. Oh, Jaramillo. Yeah, there you go. He's found a new home out there,
Yeah.
Exactly. Him and Maldonado are like the same, very much the same. Maldonado loves going on the front too.
Yeah.
Exactly. When you have those riders that can just. Oh, snap. Love it. He missed that announcement. Love it.
See, I haven't had a show since I got my W. my iced out W.
By the way, how did the party go? The party go well last week?
Yeah. The kids decided they were going to watch all the Shreks, so they did that. Dairy Queen ice cream cake, hard to go wrong with that too.
Oh, it can't go wrong at all. There you go.
Yeah, so we got the house all cleaned up, full of 10-year-olds. We were really happy when they left.
There you go. We are 1 minute till the Wolves winning trifecta comes in. So Ecuador beat Germany 2-1. I would not even read into that. I think we're all in agreement that the Germany snuck in the U17 team and just put them out there versus Ecuador today, knowing they're already into the next round, and said, we'll be back in like a week.
Yeah, and I was foolish. I did a parlay of all the games, and I used Germany there. I just thought even with the B squad they might be good enough, but I was wrong. Let me see what I've got left.
Jenny Max got a exacta box here, 3479, winning place in the 7-9. Good luck, Jenny. And Harry Hampton's got exacta box, 4792.
I like that other people are using the 2.
Yep. Yeah, Joseph. Yeah, our boy Formula got us a nice $60 win early, which is nice. And now Wolves is gonna multiply that for us. They're all going in now. I'll give the call. 4 is going in. Good luck to everybody. 8's going in. 5 at 14 to 1. Looks like they've had a little rain down there. Not
Just
too
a little
much.
bit.
Just a little bit. Yep. The shoot is always hard to call because they're behind and they're off, and a little bump in there in the middle of the race course there. Well, it's the 2 going out for the lead on the inside. We got the 4, the 5, the 6, the 8, and the 9. The 4 and the 3 laying back, and the 7 can see them all right now, but it's still early in the race. As they come down out to the main track part, we got the 2, the 6, and the 8 all ding-donging on the front. We got the 3, the 5, and the 9 sitting right behind them, the 4 right behind them, and the 7 again can see them all, the 1/4 flat. We have the 5, that's the 2, Big City is 7 to 1, still out in the lead. The 6, accredited of trying to run him down. We got the 3, Real Macho, the favorite, sitting intently in 3rd. We got Cooper in 17 to 1 trying to make up some ground. The half 46 flat. We're moving. But the 2 still riding comfortably up there at 7 to 1. The 6 at 8 to 1 trying to get to him. The favorite. The 3 trying to get to him. The 4 making a move up the rail. Can we get the 2, 3, and 4 moving together? The 2 still leading down the stretch there. We got the 3 trying to come up. The 4 is trying to come up the rail. The 6 still hanging on there on the inside. The 9 trying to get in. Down the stretch they come. It's the 2 coming on the outside. The 3 is in second. The 4 crying out for room. The 9 coming up the rail. Down the stretch they come.
Hold for second. Hold for second. Oh!
No.
Oh, my God.
293. Oh.
Oh. I thought we had it.
I did too.
Sean.
Oh. That would have been nice too. Oh.
I thought he got back up, but like a jump after the wire. Like I think it was. I think he poked his head back in front, but it was just too late.
Yep. Yep. Oh.
Thursday, IRAD.
Thursday, IRAD doing the Thursday, IRAD things again. No. 293. Oh, that would have been nice. Great handicapping.
Oh, just it's just one of those cases of right read, wrong result.
Yeah, yeah. Bodick is
What really,
go ahead.
what really did us a favor was the IRAD's horse, the 3, actually hit his knees coming out the gate.
Yeah, helped the 2 out big time.
Am I going to be a little bit sick to my stomach when I see how much this trifecta pays?
Yeah, a little bit. With the 7 to 1 on top, you know.
Yeah.
And let's see. I think we have one winner here in the thing. Let me see. Let me try to go back here. Where's my boy here? Cat 8 my form 2, 3, 4, 9 exacta box. Very nice. Well done.
Ooh, and the try.
Yeah, and in the try. Yeah, in the try. Look at that, Cat. Coming right in. Instant winner. Love it.
Love seeing people win, man.
Yeah, right church, wrong pew. Yep. That was man, I thought you were home there for a second. I really did.
Yeah. It's happened before. It will happen
again. There he is, Luis Saez.
I managed to in my own personal play drop a $5 win bet on that 2 at least.
Oh, good. There you go. Yeah. He-
Hey guys.
Hello, sir. We just
All
came
right.
so close, Formula.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah.
man, I'll have to
He
check it
had
out.
he had 239. It came in 293.
Oh, it's the worst. It's the worst.
We got the
So
two on
hard.
top at 7-1 too.
Oh, damn. We'll get him. We'll get him. We're still playing with house money though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll change the banner here.
Yeah, let's keep that up to date.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah, big city. I'm curious who
Louis-
I had here.
Luis Saez giving him the slip.
Give him the slip.
He's so tough on the lead. Formula. Who is your favorite rider out front on the turf? Do you have a favorite
Oh, out front on the turf?
out front? Yeah.
Oh my god. I
We both-
don't think I have an answer for that. I don't think I look at it in that way or that deeply. But I will say, like, in terms of riders on turf, I've been having I had luck yesterday with Jose Ortiz, especially on Churchill turf.
Yeah.
Like he's been outstanding for me. I won the last race with him yesterday. But I was playing around with a couple things and I was playing places.
Yeah.
And I think he went off like 11 or 10 to 1 and I'm like, why didn't I just bet a win on that? That would have made my day.
Yeah.
Stupid. But I still won, so I can't complain too much. It's a win. So that
We-
last race was race 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did not have Big City that high, so I would not have
We
helped you guys
both
out.
we both said Kendrick Carmouche to us is like the most on the front. He's
Yeah.
very yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Okay, yeah.
I'm just saying versus versus the big boys. You know what I'm saying. He can get him home.
Yeah, the guy that I like to bet, if we're talking about guys who are going to give you like some good long shot odds,
Yeah.
I've been saying for like the last couple years, I refer to Dylan Davis as the jinx
Yeah.
because if you're playing like Aqueduct or Saratoga or Belmont, and you're up on a turf race and you left him off your card, he is for sure going to win that race, even if the horse is
Yeah.
like 15 to 1. Like
Yeah.
Dylan Davis, just like he will break a ticket if you don't bet him right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have the 2 very high. I mean, I definitely get putting the 2 in there because it's Luis Saez, City of Light, but all my other metrics that I had around that horse did not pull it up and say, hey, you got to take this one.
Well,
If anything, I like the 3, the 4, and the 9. So I was with you on that.
The thought on the 2 was after the 1 scratch, where was the pace going to come from? It was either going to come from the 2 or the 3. You have Irad on the 3, who's probably more likely to take back. And
That's
so
what I would have said.
we just got a little bit lucky too with a bad break from the 3. The 3 almost got
Right, yeah.
knees whenever the
Yeah.
gate broke.
Got it. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. Where are we at? Are we at turn the page moment yet? Or are they still cashing out? Oh, we are turn the page.
No, the trifecta. Yeah. What do we think, Wolfie? Do you think that was low? Do we think it was high?
I think that was about on par. Now
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
make
it's
myself
on
really-
par. Yeah.
I'm going to make myself really sick and see what that would have paid for $2.
You sure?
That would have been $277.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
And don't forget the 52 cents.
Yes. Goes
Yeah,
a long
the
way
flight-
in terms of gumballs.
Yeah. Did anyone see the flight line baby at Big A? Yeah. That was pretty impressive.
I did take the other day when he had his first foal to make the gate and the horse lost. I did take the sickest little bit of sick pleasure in the fact that Flightline was a 0% sire at that point.
And the horse got second too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suck it, Flightline fans.
Yeah. All of a sudden, we're gonna
Go
have
for life.
another battle of the life is good babies with the flight line babies.
Yeah. I've been digging the Knicks Go babies too.
Yeah. No doubt.
Although the one we had in race 3, failed us in that attempt, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So in the next race, we have the 2, the 3, and the 8 are all scratched.
Scratch-o. Yeah.
We even have a Tacitus, baby. Jared Loveberry. Yeah, that's a good one, James.
Lover
That's
boy.
Cool. Yeah.
Yes, Jareth.
My favorite line is, and someone caught it with the microphone when he came in second with 2 fills in the Derby.
Yeah.
He yelled out, "I just came in effing second in the Derby."
Yeah. He earned it. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Okay.
I'm excited this weekend. One of my favorite horses, the $2,500 Wonder, comes back this weekend at Churchill Downs. Chunks of Gold.
Ah, Chunks of Gold. I didn't notice it yet.
Baby.
I have yet to cap this weekend. So yeah, Chunk of Gold. I didn't notice him just yet.
Yeah, and Junior will once again be aboard. So that will be interesting.
What race is that he's in?
He's in Sunday, I think. He was originally going to be entered on Saturday, but did not obviously go for the Stephen Foster. So he picked the stakes race on Sunday.
And the Stephen Foster's already scratched down to 5 horses. I think I got that right.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
Yep. No pace, no rabbit for White Abario. But both of them are gone.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting. And I think the weather's supposed to rain possibly until like 1, and then it's supposed to stop or something. So we'll have to keep an eye on that for sure. No, Joseph, Tim stepped away for a little bit, my friend. Yeah, he's doing some personal stuff and some other things, not racing right now. So
yeah,
but yeah. But he will check in from time to time and say hello.
I'm sure he will. Yeah. Tim just told us, hey, look, I'm taking a look at stuff that I want to do, and and in terms of like horse racing, he's been spending a lot of time on horse racing with us, but he wants to focus on other things now. And what we do, you guys see it, we spend lots of hours on this, and it's not exactly a full-time job for anyone, but he said he just wanted to step away and enjoyed his time at Trust the Profits, and we're always leaving the door open for him. We get it.
Yep.
So absolutely.
And Jenny pissed him off every race.
Yeah, I mean, that was really the breaker for him. He said, guys, I'd be willing to go another 3 years, but Jenny Mack is just
it just brought me down. She just brought me down to no kidding.
Yeah.
No.
And we get it. We get
it. All those rants.
But the cool thing is, it opens up the door for guys like Wolf of Oaklawn.
Our man Chase, exactly, which we love.
Our man Chase in the house.
Love it. See,
showing off the W again. I've been waiting to do this, so.
I know. There you go. Love it. So we got 13 minutes to race 5, and I will read the conditions here. We got mile claiming 20,000, non-winners of 2, purse 49,000 mile for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. And it's interesting. And again, we have the 2, the 3, and the 8 have all scratched out.
Yeah, that is intriguing. All right, I think I kind of know. I'll let one of you guys have this because I did the first 3 races already.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just based on coverage and everything, right? Yeah. So I'll go the number one horse. I'll give you. It's not exciting. It's not thrilling. It's going to be the one, Richie's 2. I think is how you say it, right?
Yep. Yep.
I Whenever I get on these and I try to pronounce a horse's name, I always think like when I'm at work and there's a guy that's from Poland and I know how to pronounce like my Shemiks from my Bartoshes and whatnot. I feel like, I'm dialed in and I know how to say this stuff. And then I get to like these horse names and a couple other people. I'm like, I sound like an idiot when I talk on this show sometimes. Anywho, Richie's 2. Yeah. So I think this horse comes in with a pace advantage. I've got a marker here that tells me when I think that there's going to be a horse that's going to be on the pace and might get light pressure and therefore is probably going to be a horse that could end up going gate to wire. And I've got a good rating on this horse for that. He gets a jockey upgrade. And by that, I mean, he's got Irad Ortiz. Joe Sharp is the trainer. Chancelot, not my favorite sire, but this horse himself has been pretty good at the park. Let's see, how many gate to wire? He's got 1 gate to wire win in the last 10, in the money 60% in the last 10. I do think that he can run on a hot pace. He was beaten last time out as a favorite, and the trainer's bouncing back as 23.5%. In terms of overall, like last 3 races averaged out, I've got him as the tops. In terms of racing at the park, I've got him as second best. For the distance, for the surface, I've got him not as the best, but competitive with the ones who are the best in my numbers. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good that Richie's 2 should be somewhere in the picture, especially with the scratches that we have. The more you scratch, the more the pace setter I think has an advantage, and I think this horse is going to have that. Now, if we start to look for a number 2 horse, I'm going to go all the way where are we at right now. This horse, I'm going to go for the 10, an Asmussen combo, Nepali Joe. Opened up at 12-1, currently sitting at 7-1. So we talked about the distance. I think this horse is also solid at the distance. I've got him as the best horse for the surface, but it's close. Let's see what else. 3 race improvement marker for him. Check. 2nd race off the claim. Check. I do think he can handle a hot pace. He may be close to the pace. He's probably going to be one of the horses that if the 1 does get pressured, is going to get pressured from the 1. Or is going to pressure the 1. In terms of race times, I've got the 1 as second in race times, comp to records, and I've got the 10 as number 1. So that's a fun little fact to follow there. Steve Asmussen will take charge. Again, not one of my favorite sires, but I think this horse is productive enough, especially 1 win, 7 times in the money in 10 races. How about some interesting horses? The 6 I think is interesting. Hutchison. I always like to take a look to see if a horse in the last race looked way better than some of his numbers. And this is a horse that flips that bill for me and also did it at the park, I believe, because those numbers look similar. This horse is also getting a little bit closer to the pace. He does come out of maidens, though, which is why you're getting 10-1, opening it up at 12-1, I believe. Yeah, so this horse has run 5 races lifetime, only 1 time in the money, and it was that win. 'Tis the law. I do like that sire, by the way. Keith, it's not delivery, it's Desormo, and Jimmy Touchdown Graham. And yeah, I think this horse has a park advantage. He's run well at Churchill Downs. So that's my 3rd horse. And if I give you a 4th one, because we've got 8 horses in this race here, if I count properly. If I give you 1 more, I'm going to go over to let's see where I go here. I'll go to the 7 horse, another Monarch. Jockey trainer sire combo is number 2 to the 1st horse. He's got a little bit of a close in him. I'm seeing a lot of green here in terms of last 3 times out, running at the park for the distance, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, so if I give you them in order, 1, 10, 6, and 7 are my favorite horses in this 8-horse race.
Okay.
And I'm going to start driving and do my DoorDash thing for my daughter here.
Okay.
So talk amongst yourselves.
There you
talk
go.
Amongst yourselves.
Okay. Wolfie, who did you like in this race, my good man?
I feel like a horse that's getting overlooked on the board here that I think has really got a pretty good shot is going to be the number 9, Politics.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We look at the speed figures, and I think that we're going to see a little bit hotter pace maybe than what the formula projected. Because when I did my pace projections, I had the 1, the 6, and the 11 all full send going for it, which let the 7, 9, 10 all sitting a trip behind that pack of early horses.
Yeah.
Politics. I mean, I'm seeing a horse that dropped out of non-winners of one $50,000 allowance, was in a $50 claimer. Now we dropped to a $20,000 claimer, where the horse just might actually be in the right competition.
Yeah.
Morales not fantastic so far in the meet, but if we look at what Doug Anderson is doing as of late, 20% going sprint to route, 18% on dirt, 14% in routes, 13% on the claim. Also, something I really look for in these sort of races where we have the non-winners of 2 lifetime condition is this horse is really lightly raced compared to the rest of the field, only running 6 times with 1 win. Speed figure wise, if I throw out trouble trips, if I throw out races on the wrong surface, then I've got a horse that is more than fast enough to be competitive in this race with an average of a 62 buyer. And I really like that spot. I also like the 7, Another Monarch, quite a bit, because I feel like of those horses, you're basically kind of looking at the same kind of snapshot in terms of the pace and where they should fall. So I like the 9. I'm playing a win bet on the 9, and then I'm messing around with a trifecta, 7-9, 1-7-9, 1-7-9, 10, because I did like that 10 as well.
Nice.
And then I'm going to try to double 7-9 into 10-11 in the next race.
Okay.
Love it.
Love it.
What are you thinking, Sean?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you guys. Exactly. So yeah, I think this is a fascinating race. I'm with very much on Wolf. And what were your numbers formula again?
1, 10, 6, 7.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're pretty close there.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. All 3 of us, they have similar, horses.
Yeah.
I'm really, the 9 is intriguing to me. The one thing I don't like, Wolfie, and I had the 9 as my second pick. When I handicapped, I was 197. And
fascinating.
And the 6 was actually my 4th pick, which is funny. So we're all very, very similar,
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that, and I'm one of those people, maybe this is a bad thing. I value Churchill Downs daily doubles. The 9 is getting no play whatsoever on the double, which is a little bit worrisome to me. I love the horse, but somehow, and obviously I was a big Tacitus fan, but at 12-1, he's definitely value, for sure. So you know what I'm going to do? I have my play. I'm going to do a $2 exacta box 179.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, because
Box all 3 together and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think the 1, if we get Thursday IRAD, exactly on the lead, and maybe Louis can pick him up, or even if Edgar can get in there, and get some value for us,
Yeah.
I think if the 1 goes and the 6 and 11 don't end up going with them, then I think you might see Irad on a cakewalk. But if the 6 and 11 actually go with them, then I think that you're going to get a little surprise from off the pace.
Yep. And I think Louis could be just that man kind of coming down that,
Yeah.
And Edgar could too. That's why I like the 3 of them,
All right. Nice turn signal. Just keeping it lively, guys. Just keeping it lively.
Love it.
Keeping it loose.
Yeah. Loose.
And start on the other side. No faults at all. You would know this formula. Someone was asking me. I said formula would know this. So are they basically just keeping Arlington just nothing? Is that what we're doing? Is it just going to be just land there, or is it?
Right now, it is it's leveled to the ground, so there's no structure left. There's no reviving of Arlington Park from whence it came. They went through online auctions for all the pieces, all the little posters and photographs on the wall, all the coasters, everything is it's been auctioned off. So there's nothing to resuscitate there. It's a whole bunch of land. So here's what's interesting to me, right? And I can go into this at whatever depth you want, but I think the Chicago Bears, I hate them. F the Bears, because they did buy Arlington Park, leveled it, and are doing nothing with it right now. But their whole thing is that the city of Arlington Heights is not moving with them on their yearly tax bill for that land, which they have set at like over $100 million a year. Now, every other team in football, I was looking this up because at first I'm like, oh man, those cheapskates. But every other team in football pays significantly less. The next highest team is the LA Rams, who just built a major facility. So they're the perfect comp. They're in a huge city in an area that has pretty heavy taxes in California, just like in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
They're paying $11 million a year. So they're paying like a tenth of what Arlington is trying to get out of the Bears. So Arlington Park is going after considerably more in taxes than any other city is charging a football team. So that to me sort of like turned it around a little bit for me to say, okay, I kind of get why the Bears are doing what they're doing, but they're still bastards. I hate them. I hate their guts. They suck. But that makes me understand why they're going to Hammond. That then goes to, okay, well, what's going to happen with that land? I think they're just in a holding pattern to see if Arlington Heights will budge. I'm surprised they haven't yet. I would think that all the data's out there to say that, hey, look, you can't really do that. Maybe ask for 13 million and see if you can at least make them the top tax team in the league, right? But that's the situation there. But I think we don't know what's going to happen with it. It'll probably turn into some sort of interesting land development at some point soon.
All right, we're off, my friend. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. What am I doing?
No,
I'm vamping here.
And it's the one going out for the leads as expected. We got the 11 on the outside, the Asmussen duo trying to stalk them on the outside. We got the 6, the 7. It's a little hard with this angle. There we go. We got the 1 with the 11. The 1 is on the lead. We got the 11 right outside. We got the 6 sitting right off him, Hutchinson. 7, another Monarch sitting brilliantly in that. We got the 9 right in the 5th, right behind them, the 10, the 4, and that is the 3. I think can see them all. 22 and 4. We got a quick pace going up front. Woo. 1, Richie's 2. Irad Thursday trying to take it wire to wire. We get the 11 Car Express right on the outside. The 7, another Monarch sitting very nicely in 3rd right now. The 6, Hutchinson right off them. We got the 10. The 9 is falling back a little bit. The 4 is trying to come up, and the 5, we got 45, and the 1 is beginning to pull up, but can the 7 and Louis Saez get towards him and stay in second? Down the stretch, they come, and it's the 1 still in front, but the Louis Saez trying to dig in. The 4 trying to make a move on the outside. We got the 7, we got the 5 coming out of nowhere, but down the stretch they come, and it's Irad Ortiz with the 1. Louis Saez right on the outside, the 5 coming towards the wire.
Dig in,
and Formula almost did the golden rule of don't say you got it.
With 100 yards left, we got it. We got it.
Exactly.
No problem, guys. I'm all about the inadvertent jinx, if you know me.
Exactly. Yeah. So
$7 on the $1 for that.
So at least we got our money back. Yeah.
plus a little.
Yeah, I was hoping that the one would IRAD reduce IRAD Thursday, but hey, Razor, how are you, buddy? Look at this. We got Razor, we got Sports Money, we got everybody in here. So Blair Thompson had 1-7-10. Hey, Blair, how are you, bud? Great to see you. And what was the final there? It was 1-7 and 1-7-5.
175. Yeah, I didn't talk about the 5 at all.
No,
Big
but
price
nice,
on that
very nice
5.
third. So let's see who
Yeah,
had
looked
what
good,
here.
though.
That horse was 30-1 on the morning line. Got that down to 5-1. They knew something.
There was something I looked at that 5. Yeah, he did trigger. Oh, I know what it was. Yeah, I had him as tops for the distance.
Yeah.
But all the other numbers were red for me. And the last race looked good, but not as good as the 6. I mean, there were things there, but I liked other horses better. And pace-wise, he was supposed to sit very far back. And I thought other horses would close better.
Curtis got the try box 1579. Nice job,
Oh,
Curtis.
nice.
Blair had 1-7-10. Did we box it, Blair? Was that an exact try? At least you got your money back, which is great. James White had 6-11.
Yeah.
Let's see who else had. Jenny Mack had 9-10. Yeah, that 9 was a disappointment.
Yeah,
I
was
just
hoping
didn't
when they
like.
turned.
I didn't like that double. You know what I'm saying? You can tell by Churchill Downs so many times. I hated that daily double. He was higher than like 5 other people. I threw him in just in case he was going to beat me, but clearly the Edgar Morales confidence level down there. But he's hitting the board a lot. Edgar's hitting the board a lot. He's coming across. You know what I'm saying? So he's worth a throw in. Harry Hampton had exacta box 7-1-4-11, so he got in. Nice job, Harry.
Harry Hampton is winning today. Holy cow. He hit a huge exacta in race 2 for like on a $1, it was like 140. I'm not sure what he paid for it, but Harry Hampton is having a delightful Thursday today. Good job again, Harry.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to step out for a moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but good job to all who cashed there.
So now what I'm starting to wonder, because you can see the rain coming down a little bit on the is this going to start carrying speed a little bit?
Yes, it will. Yeah, that track lately on the speed has been carrying, you know.
Yep.
Here's Joe Sharp. Yeah, they got Grandma's got that net on. You can tell they're in the winner's circle. That is Miss Sharp there in the winner's circle with the picture with the kids. Love to see it.
Looks like it's raining a little bit heavier now.
Yeah, a little bit heavier. Yep. Amherst College. That's where my sister went.
All right.
There you go. Shout out to the Lord Jeffs or wherever they are. No, the Mammoths now. They were the Lord Jeffs. Now they're the Mammoths. Oh, look at this. The Amherst College. That's hysterical.
And if we had known how many people they brought to this race, based off that winner's circle picture, then maybe I would have been a little bit more enthused about that one holding on.
That's incredible. I'm going to take a picture of that. Oh, it's gone. Oh, well. That's hysterical. Amherst College in the winner's circle. Ha! Who knew? That was funny. Yeah, I think we're going to basically like break even here, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. Right. Look at that, all the Amherst people smiling. I love kids. That's the one thing you can say. Wolfie, I was at Colonial, right? I was at Colonial Downs, and Irad came in for 3 stakes races, right? He won all 3, right? He won all 3. He's done, and he's walking up that hill at Colonial, right? And there's about 50 kids on the railing, you know, right? He stayed, I'm not kidding you, and took a picture with every single kid. Like, any jockey could just walk up the hill and just wave to him and say hello. He stopped and he took a picture with every single kid. And there had to be like 40, 50 kids. He waited until every kid came up to have a picture with him and then went back. I was like, that's impressive.
That is impressive. That's,
love
to see that anytime. How much did you have on that Exacta box?
Just two.
Just two, so $14. That's still
still beats. Still got a profit. Yeah, exactly.
Better than a poke in the eye for
sure.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I'll change the banner there. Yeah, but we're playing with their money, So it's there we go. We'll change that right now. Yeah. There we go. So 1490 means 126.70. No, actually we got 290. So that's 114.70. There we go. 114.70. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Update that. There we go. We're on the board.
Oh, weather delay.
Weather delay? Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Never a good thing.
I said, we'll see how this goes. What else is going on out there? We got Chucktown about to go off.
Yeah. That's crazy, huh? We're in a weather delay formula.
Oh, okay. I'll put my pad away and start driving then.
I have a feeling this race is going to come off turf late.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is definitely going to change we're going to have some late scratches here.
Yeah. Gonna have to recalibrate the capping too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have a 1 to 5 here very quickly.
Oh boy, those are always fun.
Now that's always one of my favorite things. I'll never forget. This is great. My friend, one of his biggest doubles he ever hit. Right, and it was kind of funny. Was remember the doubles can't change. Right. Once the race is official, they can't change. So my buddy had like a double, and it was his friend's horse, so he just stuck him in. Right, and all of a sudden the rain just poured, and his horse went from 40 to 1 to 3 to 1, but his double still paid like $50 because his doubles had already been calculated.
Oh, nice! Oh, that is awesome.
Interesting.
Lucky dog.
Yeah, we gotta go.
I think the public has got the right idea here. With if this race ends up on the dirt, then I think it's definitely the number 7 Fuzzbuster becomes the horse to beat there in terms of early pace. With if the track is carrying early speed, then Fuzzbuster becomes the horse to beat at this sort of distance.
Right.
I think you make a play at Fuzzbuster. The public's got this right. Between the 7, the 2, and the 10 should be the horses to beat here. I was really interested in the 11 until the 11 scratched, but I really got to think that you see Fuzzbuster on the lead now, and you see the 2 and the 10 running a kind of flat race right behind them.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2 definitely moves up in the mud big time. Candy Ride out of a Pioneer of the Nile. Wow, that's got mud written all over it. We got Brendan here with it'll be interesting to see if there's any more scratches here as we go along here. If anybody else, 10 may be a single here. Hot Rod says 10. Irad isn't unfriendly. He's one of the friendliest people. I have the pleasure to call him a friend, and he's one of the funniest people off the you know. And I'll never forget, like a year ago, he has a great sense of humor, right? And what do you call it? I was pushing my dad in when he had his knee done. I was pushing him in the wheelchair. He wasn't going to miss Saratoga, right? And I'm pushing him in the wheelchair, and Irad runs by, right, and taps my dad on the head and says, "Mr. Nolan, you need to get a new jockey."
Wow. That's hilarious.
But that's the type, and he laughed. That's the type of funny guy he is. You know, he's got a great sense of humor.
For sure. Now, would Jose make the same joke?
No, Jose would not make the. Now, if Jose knows you, he might, but he's much more subdued than Irad is.
Interesting. Yeah.
In terms of those. You know, but if Jose knows you, he will open up. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Lloyd, very interesting. You are on HRTV days. Irad was much more quiet like 6-7 years ago, but he's opened up. The best thing is him having kids has really opened him up like incredibly, you know, because he gets it. Now that he's been a parent, he is so much more open and you know, so.
If anyone wants to degen it out at Chucktown if anyone wants to degen it out at Chucktown while we're on the other delay, I'm playing a 5 with 2-6, 2-6 trifecta and a 5 with 1-6 exacta.
All right.
There's a unified baby there. I got room for the unified baby.
Oh wow!
Out of a King Cougat mare. Holy cow! Is this Centennial? Love it. We got Centennial on both ends.
Look at that.
Not to mention that they have the #1 sire from Centennial, Juba, the West Virginia tornado, Texas tornado.
1,000, as my good friend Caleb Knight likes to call him, 1,000 turds. Sired the one here at Chucktown. Got a golden lab baby. 2 Lord of Greatness geldings. Bulls Bay out of Pepper Bay by Bop. You know, Bop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Classic Bop.
Classic Bop.
Chucktown, that is where the lounge got its start, I believe.
Yes, we did start at Chucktown. Yes.
Yeah, Hombre was doing the first ones there. Were you there for the first one,
yes,
Sean? I can't remember.
Yep.
You were? Okay.
I was. Yep. And they've since been banned.
Yeah. I mean, soft ban.
Soft ban. Yes. Soft. Yes.
Yeah.
They're on temporary leave. Yeah.
Double
Not
secret probation.
Just temporary leave.
Yeah.
They take
so
so
secret,
damn
no one
long.
even knows the reason. Yeah.
They take so damn long between races.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Post time 0 minutes to post is like 18 minutes per race. You swear every race they ran was a $1 million race.
Yeah. You would think they were prepping for the Derby.
Well, working on the 3. Tell me he's ready off this layoff. Oh, is it? Where's that? Is that Hot Rod? Is that at Churchill?
And I changed my trifecta. 5 with 1-4, 1-4 at Chucktown. We'll see how this goes. 4.5 furlongs. Catch the fever.
Woo! Blink and it's over.
Quick as a hiccup.
Is that a 2-turn for 4 furlongs?
Yeah, three turns actually.
They're running it at a high school track.
Exactly. Weather delay.
Woo! We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see here. We got what do we have? We have 5 with what? With what?
5 with 2
1
4 with 2 4. And then I played
2 4 2 4.
5 with 1 6 1 6 exacta.
Okay.
Or sorry, 5 with 1 6 exacta. No second. Well, damn, this 6 might hold on for second. That would be nice.
Six trying to hang on here.
Yeah.
Can we see the other horses?
Boom,
Yep,
5 6.
There you go. 5 6 2.
Had it 3 times, $29 for the buck. Ladies and gentlemen, we're high on the hog.
All right. That deserves a win drop. Let's give Wolfie a win drop here.
Yeah.
Baby,
yeah.
look at me. Look at me.
We got one!
Your money, and you know what else? You're a big winner tonight.
We specialize in making stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks.
You're a big winner. I'm going to ask you a simple question. I want you to listen to me.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Who's the big winner here tonight at the casino? Huh? Mikey, that's who. Mikey's the big winner.
That's right, guys. Brevity is my specialty when it comes to editing.
Yeah, I love it. There you go.
As someone who will let a sound drop go on forever, I completely understand that.
That's why you're here, buddy. You get me. You get me. Yes.
40 to 1 under. How about that? How about that?
40 to 1.
Nice job, Wolfie.
At the chuck.
100 yards of Los Al.
Cashing at the Chaz.
Poor Los Al can't even run on Saturdays because they don't have enough horses. That's a shame.
Sad state of affairs.
You need horses.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just step one.
Yeah.
Horses.
Step 1, find the horse.
Find a horse.
But
Step 2, find more.
By the way, I also want to say to all those people, I spoke to both Kelly Alvarado and Abby Castellano. Thank God none of Junior or Javier's relatives have been harmed, but thoughts and prayers to all those people in Venezuela.
Oh, right.
With the
earthquake.
Yeah. They're hopefully that the knock on wood, their family has been spared from any harm, but that their hearts are very deep tonight for their fellow countrymen down there. It's definitely a
absolutely
terrible thing. So I'm just going to say a prayer for them.
Haskell
Day is now Bookham Dano Day. Oh yeah, Bookham Dano is coming to the Haskell that day. The New Jersey owners. Wolf did have some legendary drops for sure. Yes, he did.
I prided myself. In my drops.
Yes, excellent drops. Was honored to be a part of that experience.
And we were honored to have you, Mr. SPN.
I wonder what the weather is at. Wait, we're down to 11 minutes, so let's see here. Hopefully, no, we're still in weather delay. Okay. Yeah, so it's interesting to see here. A lot of the field is staying in. The 10 is scratched, the 5 is scratched, the 6 is scratched. I wonder if we'll have any additional scratches as we go along. We may not even have a scratch in anything.
I think they're going to start dropping like flies pretty soon.
Yeah, exactly. We may have like the 7 may be our 2 to 5 favorite by the time this race goes off.
Right.
What a cool horse Bookham Dano is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love Bobby D. What rain? I got exacta box 1, 2, 10 with 7, 3. The show must go on. Love
There
it.
we go.
Hey, Steve, how are you, buddy?
If anyone is interested, I decided to throw in here at Canterbury. Why not? Let's celebrate the small track in
There you
Shakopee,
go.
Minnesota.
Today is celebrating small track day.
And I'm gonna play a 2-3 with 2-3-5 with all in third trifecta. The Harlem of Southern Canada. Love it.
I'll be at Fort Erie this summer.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That sounds awesome, man.
Yep. It's always my tradition. I always go see my friend Ashley Mayu. I go to the King's Plate on Saturday, and then on Monday they run. So I'll go Fort Erie on Monday, and then fly back home to Boston on Tuesday.
Man, I gotta get up to Woodbine. Never been to
Yes, you do.
Woodbine. I've got my passport now. I've recently been to Canada. I was in Canada last year in Vancouver, and I absolutely love Canada. So I got to make it to Woodbine now.
Yes, you do. And Wolfie, the coolest thing, the coolest experience you'll ever have in your life is when you stand right next to the rail, you're on the turf course.
Love it.
So the turf course is first, then the poly track is second, then the inner track is third. So when you're on the rail and the EP Taylor course, the big turf course is running, the horses are coming right by you on the turf.
That's so cool.
Which is really cool, No mosquitoes. It's amazing. I don't know how they do it, but they have like barely no mosquitoes ever.
That's how I went up in northern Michigan, and I was to it, and I was like, where are all your things that want to kill me? Like, where are your snakes, your spiders, and your mosquitoes? I don't understand what's happening here.
Yeah. But will Canada give him a visa?
That is the question.
How long will we until Canterbury? Are they about to run?
They're loading into the gate right now. If you, I can give this a call if you want.
There you go. Absolutely. Oh yeah,
they're loading in. Yeah, the even money number 4 Mongolian champ. Second choice, the number 1 Thirsty Vision at 3-2. Facinda 7-1. Loading into the gate, the 3 Aeromax at 6-1. Favorite loading in now. There goes Mongolian champ. And last but not least, at 10, number 5, Q Bronco or Q Broncho. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one, but we'll see. The Distorted Humor Baby, Q Bronco, I should say. They're in the gate, and they are off. The number 1 Thirsty Vision takes break to the rail, but it looks like it's going to be the 2 Facinda who settles in early. The 4, the favorite Mongolian champ, set out to the outside stalking trip with the 3 Aeromax sitting behind them. The 5 Q Bronco bringing up the rear. We've got the 2 Facinda on an easy lead early at 11-1. We've got the 4 Mongolian champ now starting to range up next to him. Outside of him, the 3 Aeromax following in tow. It looks like Mongolian champ is going to press the issue here and try to put a little bit of heat on this very easily done lead here by the number 2 Facinda. Number 1 Thirsty Vision at 9-5 starting to make a little bit of a run up the rail. But we are entering the turn, the second turn, and still you see Facinda, the 11-1 on top. Now here comes the 4 being ridden very confidently, making the move through the turn, but Facinda still sitting still as a statue here. But it looks like the 4 Mongolian champ, your 1-2 favorite, is now pouring it on. Thirsty Vision 9-5, your second choice. Ranging up, but I don't think that he's going to have enough here to catch Mongolian champ. Not even, just barely even showing him the whip on the front with Mongolian champ. A hard whips. Number 1 Thirsty Vision going to finish second. 2 Facinda starting to fade. Everyone else is out of the screen, so good luck on whoever is going to finish third here. We got the 4 Mongolian Champ, followed by the 1 Thirsty Vision. Oh, with the 2 Facinda holding on for third.
All right, 4-1-2.
And where was that?
That was at Canterbury.
I knew Chucktown couldn't turn it around that quickly.
Right.
Very nice.
You know who a forgotten folk hero is that was absolutely a star last winter, and that was the Chucktown Streaker.
That man won like Twitter, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I made a video of that one where he was holding the sign and you were playing. You're simply the best.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And the two women that were like on the side that I could not. They're like, what are we seeing here?
Apparently, it was a cold night at Chucktown.
Yes, it was a very cold night. Yeah.
We make no excuses.
No.
It is what it is at that point.
Yeah. You'd think the moment would overcome, but yeah. Hey, if we're going to talk about the weather delayed race 6, I'm with you on Fuzzbuster, and I'm also on the 10. Those are my 2 favorites here. Fuzzbuster looks good on the dirt of all the horses. I would say he's best on the dirt, and he's also been proven to be good in the mud as well, which we're expecting to see here with this weather delay screen. But Banksy also looks solid at the distance and on the surface, so I have a feeling those 2 are probably going to get bet pretty hard. I like Banksy going into this race before they went off, but now that they went off, yeah. I was looking forward to this race, actually. I kind of liked Melody Man as a long, and I'm a little bit bummed I don't get to use him now. Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely makes this race a whole new, different ball of wax here.
Yeah.
I mean, even like, you have to think. I mean, Hovland to 22-1 is an interesting play now that it's come off the turf. I'm just saying.
And Hovland has that thing that I like to look for, where it looks like a horse that didn't make the lead and absolutely packed it in both times that it ran. Yeah. And so could that be an early pace presence to kind of challenge Fuzzbuster? If that happens, then you have to take a real serious look at the 2 About Face with Irad. And then, like you said, the 10 Banksy's. I mean, that late pace figure on Banksy's and a horse that's been able to pass other horses makes them dangerous. The early pace figure on Fuzzbuster makes them look pretty tough to beat. And like you said, Sean, with the being in the mud, you've got some good sign there with Fuzzbuster. This is one of those races where I'm not sure if there's a whole lot of win bet value. I'm not sure if there's a whole lot of trifecta value if you spread out, or exacta value if you spread out. And I think if you want to play this, you probably got to go ice cold, and you probably got to go exacta.
Yeah.
Unless you're okay with 3-1 on Fuzzbuster, I might even take that at $10, but or whatever you want to throw at it. I mean, how much do we have in the kitty here? We started with a hundo. We got a hundo 14. Got a couple races left. If we want, we can go a little bigger with this, just for fun. I mean, it's play money after all.
For poops and giggles.
Poops and giggles.
All right, who's your park? Who's down? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Idaho State Fair. Let's go.
Let's go to Yakima Downs, everybody.
Yakima.
Do you guys ever play Grant's Pass?
Yes.
Oh, I've looked at that a couple times. I never played it though, but I'm like,
with the lacrosse field in the middle.
The lacrosse field in the middle with like they're having like lacrosse practice infield. It's amazing.
Exactly.
Awesome.
The great Jason Beam did the calls there for a year
Did he really?
Really?
at Grants Pass. Yep. Shout out to the Beamer.
The Beamer.
He did Grants Pass.
Still in weather delay. Come on, people. Just run it. No.
I wonder how
just
long
kidding.
they make them wait after like a lightning strike before they actually
Yeah.
get them running again.
Well, the other thing is too, if it wasn't, it's always hard because if you didn't get to harrow the track enough in time, it can, track can kind of get away from you if you.
Yeah. I know one day when we were doing our Assiniboia shows last year, we sat through lightning strike for what, an hour? It's like, no, cash it, call it. So I think we were on like race 2 and projecting how late it was going to finish, and they did end up canceling. But we sat around for a while just chatting like this, looking for other options.
I'm looking at the radar right now, and it looks like this little storm band is getting ready to pass through Louisville. But like Sean said, it might take a little bit for them to float this track out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll never forget a couple of years ago, Dad and I were at the 4-Star Dave up at Saratoga, right? And all of a sudden, right? And we look at our phones and it says 90 degrees and sunny, right? All of a sudden, the storm just comes out of nowhere. Like the rain is just gushing down. My phone still says 90 and sunny, right?
Yeah.
They had to cancel the races at Saratoga because nobody knew that the rain was coming, so they didn't harrow the track or anything. They got so much rain in like 5-10 minutes they had to cancel the card. And my phone still 10 minutes later said 90 and sunny.
90 and sunny.
Just beautiful.
Yeah.
I hope that there's a torrential, just out of the blue torrential downpour whenever I'm at Saratoga this summer. Just so I get the full Saratoga experience.
The full Saratoga experience, yeah. Any time from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., that is absolutely a major factor in the equation every single day in the summer with the humidity. Yeah. That is an absolute given. That's why, like, every day they put, like, rain on the bottom of the thing, and they always put, like, 20-30% because they don't want to be totally wrong.
I feel like every time I've watched or paid attention to or even glanced at Indiana, Horseshoe, Indiana, I don't think I've ever seen a turf race there.
Yeah,
I don't think it exists.
Yeah.
Always off turf. I feel like they're teasing us with turf. It doesn't exist. They're just always off turf. I've yet to see it.
Yeah. I love when B. Lynch. Hey, Nick, how are you, my friends? What's up, buddy? I love those turf races too at Horseshoe because Brendan Lynch Lynchy brings his horses up. Brendan brings his horses up. Those maiden special weights are really tough on the turf. You know?
Yeah. Usually, you got Brad Cox usually debuting some turf horse out there.
Yeah,
he'll throw one in there.
Vicky will bring them up there. Exactly. Yeah, they got some.
Yeah,
and it's only an hour. It's only an hour and 20 minutes from England, so it's not like that far. You know?
Yeah, that's true. It is pretty close, right?
Yeah, it is. It's not that far. So.
The trainer who strikes fear in the hearts of men in Indiana, the good old Randy Klopp.
Yes, Randy Klopp.
Yes, Randy Klopp, a legend in Indiana. I think he wins there percentage-wise even more than Brad Cox.
Yeah.
Like, Brad Cox looks pedantic. Right. Yeah.
Hey, Cliffy.
The greatest name. Weather delay. Come on, I'll show you.
And then what's his name? The most talented trainer there. Eggleston wins with both thoroughbreds and quarter horses. Tim Eggleston. He wins with both the quarters and the thoroughbreds. I'm like, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's what you call versatility right there.
Yes. The Ryan Hansen, if you will, of Horseshoe.
All right, guys. So who's going to win the World Cup, right? So my buddy was freaking out because he thinks that Germany got eliminated. Did they get eliminated with that
No,
loss
no,
today?
they're already in. It didn't matter. I think they
Already
played the U17 team. Just brought them in and just here go kids.
Okay.
Just run around for 90 minutes, and then we'll get back to business on.
He seemed to think people were crying in the stands. So I'm like, oh, that sounds a little bit more legit. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I also don't know the rules for World Cup. I'll be
yeah, right,
perfectly
yeah.
honest
No,
with
so
you.
they were already qualified. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
What
I
is-
think there's the old adage that when you're in the Western Hemisphere, it's a Western Hemisphere team that
Yeah.
always seems to win it. When you're in the Eastern,
All right.
Hemisphere, that's when you see European teams, which
Mm.
puts like Argentina as pretty tough to beat.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah,
Brazil.
Brazil's always going to be tough. I think Argentina's a little bit more talented this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I were to pick a team outright at this point with what I've seen with what Messi is doing. I think you go Argentina. If you
I was
want
just
to
going to say.
you want to take a flyer though, the United States has not looked bad at all.
Really? Huh? Yeah, I mean they've looked good, I admit, but I just can't imagine.
I can't imagine either.
Yeah.
I also think Mbappe's just looking so good.
Oh yeah, I was going
Yeah,
to say France.
Mbappe's looking
France,
so
yeah.
good.
Spain,
England, Sully, they tied Ghana here. They were just here. They tied Ghana. Come on.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to my boy Tommy Morley. Right, it's the last weekend at Aqueduct, which is a very sad event indeed. Right, and talk about a daily double. He'll be at MetLife on Saturday with all his English hooligans as they play at MetLife for the soccer. I love it. Love it.
What were you saying there, Wolf?
Oh, I completely forgot at this point. I was gonna say I guess Spain has looked underwhelming, but I don't know.
Spain
it's
can't
all gonna,
score.
Yeah,
That's-
it's gonna all shake out to who lands where after group play, because then like once the bracket is actually set, after you have everyone moving from number one in Group H to here, who knows? Someone might have an easier path that we're not even thinking of. But I say Argentina, France are your two right now.
Yeah, I would say so too. Because Messi's playing so free right now, and he doesn't. This is people don't realize this, and this is funny. This is the first time that that Messi is actually playing without like a $90 million team breathing down his neck saying, "Don't get hurt." You know what I'm saying? It's just literally he can just play like he's playing so free. He even said, he said, "I'm just enjoying myself out here." He's always been like, you know what I'm saying, and it's showing. You know,
absolutely.
He's like, "I'm just playing soccer and having fun." And I'm like, wow, if he's doing that and he's doing that, you're in trouble. But what they say, I love this. So he has 19 career goals. He's number one. He's 39, right? Bappy has 17 and he's 27.
Right.
I think he's going to pass him.
Yeah. As long as France keeps qualifying for World Cups, which I have a hard time not seeing them in any World Cup, missing a World Cup. I don't know. A rematch of Argentina France after the last World Cup final.
Oh, that would be
pretty
amazing. Amazing.
Pretty epic. Because that was such an epic game.
That was.
Yeah, it was. Mbappe was just so good in that game. It was tough to watch them lose because he was just so good.
They were just the two best soccer players on the planet, just like determined to lose, and it was amazing to watch.
Soccer is interesting in that respect, and maybe I'm thinking about this. So I compare soccer to hockey, or football to hockey, because they're very similar in the whole. You got a goalie, you got one thing you're chasing around, you try to get the thing past the goalie. But I always find it interesting that when you watch these World Cup games, very rarely is it not the best player who's scoring a goal, right?
Yeah.
Like Messi gets a hat trick, it's 3 goals, blah blah blah. But you watch the same thing in hockey, like, you know, Canada versus US, and you might get like the third line players scoring a goal here. Best player might not even score a goal if they have 3 goals. I always find that fascinating about soccer, is that it's usually the guy who's doing the scoring. At least that's my perception, or it's more the guy who's doing the scoring than it is not, versus hockey. And maybe it's because in hockey you're running lines constantly. They're not out on the field. They're not out on the field like the entire time.
Yeah.
Which in
my friend who's actually from France still has not forgiven Zidane for taking his headbutt and and getting kicked out of the game.
That guy was insane.
Right.
He still is not
off his feet with the headbutt. That was the amazing part.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He found like the neck leverage to still make it work. Yeah. Oh man.
Horseman's
that
Park.
guy.
Wow. There's a track I haven't heard, Horseman's Park, for a while.
Horseman's Park.
I haven't been there for racing. I've only driven by it. But if we're going to talk Nebraska ponies, the Fawns, the old Fawns, Fawner
yes, Fawner. The only two.
Go ahead, buddy. No, I was going to say back in the COVID days when, you know, on a Monday to Wednesday, it was Fawner and the Will.
Yeah,
running.
absolutely. Those two.
The most entertaining thing you could find. And it was just like, give me anything. Yes. Give me more Will Rogers. Yes, I want all the Will Rogers. El Hombre made an EA Sports logo or an EA Sports cover to a fake game. And I think it was like a picture of Irad or something with his face caked in mud. And it just said EA Sports Fawner Park. Like that was the game, was Fawner Park in his mind.
Dude, do you guys remember the huge pick 5 carryover at Fawner Park? The pool got up like well over $1 million.
Yeah.
And there was the most like controversial DQ in that sequence that people who never watched Fawner Park ever in their lives were losing their minds over. And it was so great. It was so great. Just proof that degenning will find a way.
Yeah.
Of course.
John Lees became like a household name. You know, with that sound, you know.
Absolutely.
By the way, if I can segue, because you gave me a launching off point there with degenning, how much are you guys enjoying the whole Sorsby story going on right now? Are you just like eating that whole thing up, saying like every time it twists and turns, give me more of this, because it is just the craziest stuff is happening. People are just out of their minds saying like the dumbest and worst things, and the whole sport of football at the college level and the pro level, like they are just holding on to any sort of shred of dignity to say that no, we still have a reliable sport here that people can bet on, and there's a sanctity of the sport, and we're going to uphold it, and we're going to make sure. But oh my God, like the whole thing with Sorsby and people trying to fight this and say, guys, he's got an addiction. We're willing to let him work through this, but the thing about an addiction is this: the first point of fixing an addiction is cutting it off. So if you're an alcoholic, you don't work at the distillery anymore, because that is a temptation, right? If you are addicted to gambling on football, and that is a problem for you, you should not be near a football field in the first place. So like this whole argument around him is just completely ludicrous. Completely ludicrous.
And I really want him. I really want him to go to the UFL to play for the Houston Gamblers.
That'd be great.
Baby, that would be so great. Please make it happen. Oh my God.
Rapoli's tweeted something about it. Like, come on, man, come on.
Yeah, complete the circuit, baby. Come on. Oh my God.
And I love the NFL. There will be no supplemental draft this year. Sorry, kid.
We just we can't deal with this now. We
There'll be no draft. We're not helping you.
Sorry, I can't. Oh my God. It's just insane. Insane. And these Texas politicians and all these people saying, if they don't let him play, I've got 7 lawsuits prepared. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you
Chase,
serious right now?
Chase, who did you play in the U.S. Darts Masters? It's on live.
Who did I play? I didn't play all right. So I have an angle. I have an angle that works for both darts and also snooker, which is you take whatever is the most British sounding name.
Yeah.
You know, if you find the most British sounding name, then odds are that you've got a winning snooker play.
So you got your Nigels, you got your Collins.
Yeah, your Joffreys. Liam, Jeffrey.
Joffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm thinking about all the BBC television I watch. I'm like, oh yeah, there's definitely some there. Yep. I mean, you get some names that just don't travel the pond well.
It's true.
Yeah, here's a thought, guys. I'm thinking, right? Obviously, we want them to run, but
yes,
Henry Ruggs. There you go. But what do you call it? They have a big day on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if they just trash the rest of the 3 races and say, hey, we got to get this track, in proper condition for Saturday. They don't want to mess.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just an interesting thought there.
Yep. And if you guys have other things you have to do, Chase, I know you've got family matters to attend to and whatnot. We can call this. We got three races left. We've been waiting a long time for this weather delay. And we're on top now, so we can go out winners and shake our hands in the air and whatnot. But I'll leave it up to you how much longer you even want to stick around for this.
Well, I need to make sure these kids ate food and not just
exactly,
not just fruit snacks or anything. So if you guys call it, I'm cool with it. I think I am going to bid you adieu with the Chucktown winner in hand.
Right off into the sunset by all means.
Right off the win, exactly. Yep,
that's a winner right there, baby.
If you can win at Chucktown, I mean, come on, with the 20, that's how you just exactly.
Yeah,
man. Well, I will see you gents next Thursday.
Yes, sir.
I think so.
Absolutely, you will. You will. Yep.
All right.
Have a good one.
Good, man.
Goodbye to the chat.
Goodbye.
What do you think, my good man?
Yeah, I mean, I've been staring at the same screen for a while now. We've got 3 races left. Your time is valuable. I'm fine hanging it up a winner here tonight.
Yeah,
we're still up, what, $14, $15?
Yeah. We're still doing fine. Is that yeah. We'll hang it up for tonight. Thank you so much to everybody, as always, for joining us. We'll have hopefully a full card next week, and with some full winners. Kudos to the formula for getting us up on a start. Thank you, sir, for carrying the torch there in the beginning. Exactly.
All right, guys.
We'll see you guys soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Peace.